So, in our last session, your group had been continuing their long and arduous trek down the Solenka Pass in the southern mountains of this land of Barovia. While you've come across many dangerous threats throughout this, you also came across a group of mountain folk, a strong band of warriors who formed a temporary alliance with you in order to assist you in getting towards the Amber Temple. While they warned this was a place that their people feared to go, you ensured them your intent was to better Barovia. So they felt obliged to assist. And you had also met another very temporary ally in the form of Valak, a dusk elf who lived in Barovia, which Lane had found later was actually the Baron Strahd von Zarevich in disguise. And he had preyed upon one of the mountain folk during their sleep. But the next morning came another heavy wave of blizzard that slowed your progression, and though the meat of these centipedes that was given to some of you helped to stave off the effects of the cold, the weather still hampered your journey. And it was discovered that a group of much larger centipedes, these remoras as they were called, were heading in pursuit with the hags that you had met the day prior riding on their back. The mountain folk and Vortak decided to stay behind to try and buy you time to head off. And as your group continues heading south towards the Amber Temple, and night soon to fall, you see just at the very edge of the mountain's peak, before it falls to a cliff that lands at the edge of the mist, what looks like an almost shimmering building built into side of the mountain. And that is where we start tonight's session. As night falls and you finally approach this tower, see that the road fades away under a covering of snow, but it takes you just far enough to see the face of this temple carved into the sheer mountainside. The front of the structure, 50 feet high, 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is formed from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the two innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway. You notice, Lane, as you peer ahead, your senses in the dark a little bit more suited to handle the darkness than your allies. You cannot see very far into the threshold of this temple, almost as if there is a thick, dark, swirling fog of shadow that moves around within.
Well, here we are, I guess.
You guess?
Maybe we should go in and get out of the weather.
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
I check for traps.
Give me an investigation check.
Natural 1. Natural 1. Natural 1.
That's
Starting off
literally
strong.
impossible.
A boy can dream.
32.
Okay. You approach the front of this. There don't appear to be any traps along the archway. It is quite a large archway, but you're able to quickly fly around the outside of it, looking for anything that might be some sort of magical trap or even a physical trap set up here with it. You do not see anything in this first hallway. Give me a moment.
I give him a thumbs up.
I think it's safe.
I have to set something for everyone before we move into here. As you move into this, are you taking Ivy and Oseus into the temple as well?
Yeah, I'll take him like right inside the door.
I'm gonna
to
take
get out
Ivy,
of the-
like right here, and I'm gonna pat her on the side and say, "Bush form, go,"
Okay.
and see if that works.
You see that Ivy turns into what looks like a small shrub there next to the temple. While it does look like a very convincing bush, it does look a little out of place out here, but
Maybe
is
I'll
there.
tuck her around the corner then, where I can. Where am I? Like around the corner, so it looks like she's kind of growing. Okay, to come back, you don't look good. It looks terrible. Come around the corner, and then grow out of the corner. It looks very natural. Okay.
Okay.
I'll tuck her around the corner so she looks
That
naturally
is awful.
a bush.
Okay. As you move closer towards the temple and into this archway, you do notice that the fog within severely hampers your vision and your capability of seeing out as far as normally. It seems to heavily obscure all vision out to after a certain distance. Harkem, as you approach, you're still sensing around for traps. You notice the edges of the walls here on either side open to arrow split.
Can I carefully peek into the arrow slit?
Okay. You peek first into the room on the. Are we still paused?
That's just everything's gray.
I'm just having trouble moving anyone with the WASD keys. You peek first into the room on the left side. And you see it completely empty aside from some cobwebs. And on the right side, you see what looks like a small skeletal figure hunched inside this room.
I see something that I probably shouldn't see.
Probably, but I can't get it to go away either. So
Pretend it's
you do notice that this individual, this skeleton on his bony finger, is wearing a shiny ring that seems to glow with a light purple color and give off a little bit of light in the room. Looking at that light, you are able to notice, because of your fairly high passive perception, that there appears to be part of the wall behind it that opens up.
Behind the skeleton?
See if I can show you with my ruler. Yes, back here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're arrow slits. We can't get through the arrow slits, right?
Yeah, not through the arrow slits, but though it doesn't look like a door, you can see that the wall does seem to have a seam, as if it is a secret door.
There seems to be a seam in that wall. I think we have to go around if we want whatever that shiny thing is. It seems important.
I could teleport through the wall.
There's also a door on the other side.
Can you? Which was it? Just this slit right here that you were looking through?
Harkem would be pointing to the room on the right.
Oh. I will. Maybe I can go in and open the door. I'm not sure what
Or we
you're.
could just letting you
just
know
trying to-
what's
let's just
here.
go to the door.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
I was confused. I thought maybe we couldn't open the door for some reason. I don't know.
No, the you can see it too as you approach, and you see exactly what he's pointing out. You also have pretty high passive perception, so you can see the scene without him pointing it out.
Oh, okay.
Though that does appear as if the wall just pushes in or out. It's hard to tell exactly which direction, but it does seem to open up some kind of secret door.
Oh, so we know there's a door there. So.
Yes.
Okay.
I sneak my way around.
Okay.
Since it's super dark in here, before we continue much further, I'm gonna give everybody vision with my Eyes of Night. Do I want to do that now, or should I wait until shit gets real? It only lasts an hour. I'll wait. Actually, never mind.
Say, can any one of us not be able to see in dark, or?
I can't see in the dark, but I have
Well,
light.
this is significantly better than your dark vision, like a lot,
Yeah,
like
we
5
can just
times.
light it up.
It's further,
you
not
do
better.
notice you do notice that your dark vision is severely hampered in this place, though. You are also not able to see
okay.
beyond 30 feet.
Ooh, magical
you.
darkness.
It is not magical darkness. It is
Cursed
extremely
darkness.
thick. It is extremely thick fog that obscures your vision beyond a certain.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Ziggy that I'm leaving Arceus here to keep an eye on the doorway, and we'll have to go from foot on here.
I have to reload because my my screen just froze. Hold on.
Forgot about it.
Ziggy says, "Well, I'll follow close with you then. Let's say this will be fine here. Yeah." Pats the horse.
Now tell him in Celestial to watch.
Okay. Oh, the jar. Okay. Karkem, you said you were stealthily moving forward.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
35.
Okay. You move further into here, very quietly, not making a single sound against the floor, which you feel like it has a slightly different texture to it than typical stone floors you'd walked on before. And you're pondering this for a moment before you see just outside of your vision this bright light seeming to come from within these arrow slits that are shedding light onto these stairs that seem to fall down or seem to go down, descend maybe 30 feet somewhere out in front of you. You see that these
Okay.
lights seem to bob and weave here.
Oh. I zoomed out and I can see it now.
You see that these lights bob and move back and forth, almost as if torches patrolling.
Like, as I can still see people kind of like do the motion for and then point toward the lights. I assume they can see lights as well. pretty easily.
I think that they can see the lights off in the distance as well if they are moved up.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm trying to move up, but it's being like really slow.
I'll just say, I'll just do it to whoever's behind me and tell and assume they'll pass it on.
Okay. As you all hear this about the lights in the distance, your eyes start to focus through the fog, and you can see the dim light just barely further out, seeming to hover in the air almost. You see another light that shines bright, yet dark somehow at the same time, as a large statue. You see a large amber statue, very much like the ones you had seen out in front of the temple. This one, however, towering, almost 50 feet tall, as a light starts to emanate from the face beneath the hood. It looks like a very dark grayish sort of light, hardly emitting light around, but leaving enough so it is visible through the fog. A voice echoes, seeming to come from everywhere all at once. Who dares enter these halls?
No one?
See these dark, shadowy forms start to move over the face statue, forming all manner of facial expressions, from joy to sadness to anger, quickly shifting and changing.
Are we supposed to answer?
It obviously knows we're here.
Clearly. But, okay. Alright, you're in front, you answer.
That's not how it normally goes.
Alright, well,
I'll
put
say
on
my
your big boy
name.
pants. Put on your big girl pants.
What do you seek here within the Amber Temple?
Is it talking to all of us, or
Yeah.
You responded, so it might be talking to you, it might be talking to all of you.
no?
Is this when you look through your notes and try to remember why we were here?
I'm trying to think of how she would respond. Cause,
So, I mean, I'm
like-
just asking for a friend because I totally remember.
I'm looking for guidance.
As are many who find themselves here. But are you worth? Harkam Lane, you notice just around the edges of the stairs what appears to be shadows gathering and moving around the edge of this balcony just in front of you. And they seem to slide around the banister, shifting and twirling, and then along the floor, and then back down the stairs towards the statue.
Are they like coming closer? Like
They moved away.
They moved away.
They moved up. They seem to move up and then back away again.
So they're just kind of back and forth, kind
They
of.
sniffed us.
Okay.
They
Just,
tested us.
Carry.
I'll say it to the statue or to the voice, whatever's talking to us. My name is Lane, and I'm a priestess of the Raven Queen. I am here seeking a way to release souls from Barovia. Whether it's one, maybe two at this point.
There is no escape for those who are lost in the mist.
Well, if they're lost in the mist, how do I clear the mist to let them free?
See the face kind of shift again, all these shadows moving across the statue, which is a faceless statue, but the shadows move to make it form. And you see what appears to be one of the eyes blink out of existence, a small smirk forming across its lip. The real question, child of the Raven, is can you? Statue's arm start to move as debris and rubble break from the edges of its cloak, and it starts to shift. One of its hands go to its side, and then it lifts its right arm and points it just off to your left.
I'll move up next to Arkham so I can see.
You see a door open and a bright green light from within. As you look back over towards the statue, you notice that the light starts to fade around it, but the statue seems to be standing in pose as if it had never moved, and you heard no sound of its return to its original.
In his like last response, was I able to like determine? I guess I already know that this place is evil, but is his like? Would I be able to determine like what his intent is, whether it was like good or bad or helpful or maybe not?
Nefarious.
Give me an insight check.
Insight check on a faceless statue.
Yikes.
Okay. This could be a dark power attempting to trick you. This could be a dark power looking to assist, or it could be some kind of magical force trying to, or that resides over the temple. It's really difficult to tell for certain what it could be. So it kind of throws you off a little. From within this room, you can hear a chanting. It's very low and almost mumbled, but you can hear it echoing now that the door is open.
Is it in a language I understand?
What language?
I speak deep speech, common, sylvan, and abyssal.
This is deep.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So if you know deep speech, you hear.
Sound like you're speaking deep speech right now. You were
Me?
really echoey for a second. Yeah.
Sorry. You hear. We call to the powers. Come forth. Bless us with your gift. It's essentially that chanted over and over again.
I'm gonna get that ring before we go to the chanty, creepy place.
Yep.
I'm just
probably
gonna
a good idea.
quietly slink around, see if I can find where that door was.
Okay.
Can't move myself either, can I? Oh, let me hear you.
That was not me. Okay. As you move off towards the east, you do see a stone door, much like the one that had opened on the other side.
Yeah, the WASD is being weird.
Yeah, it's being really weird right now. For some reason. You might have to click drag.
Checking for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation.
And or locks.
Okay, it does not appear to be locked. It looks like a normal stone door. Nothing special about it. No traps. Looks safe.
Why do you say it like that?
Because you rolled and that's what it is. What?
Quietly open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you see, sitting here in the darkness, a hooded figure in a white robe.
Quietly close the door.
You see that his eyes glow with a almost aqua color, and he raises up a single hand towards you, and on the palm of his hand is what appears to be a circle with a skull inside. He then closes his palm and then beckons.
I quietly close the door.
Okay.
I go back to my friend. Wait, was any of that familiar to me, or no? Just creepy dude with skull on his hand?
I would say the skull on his hand looked familiar.
Yeah, remember why the whole reason we were here?
That's why I asked if it looked familiar, and he was answering.
Well, I was going to answer you. Thought you came back and asked me.
The skull on his hand does very much look reminiscent of the symbol of the priests of Osiris that you and Ra have been hunting.
Didn't get the ring. There's a man in that room, creepy looking. Has a skull. I'm going to go kill him.
Oh, like the skull, the whole reason we were here, skull?
Yes, that skull.
Alright, let's go murder the shit out of him. Alright, I'm gonna tiptoe right behind you, okay?
Okay, give me stealth checks as you approach this door.
Do you want us to come with you?
If you'd like.
Probably.
Double 6.
I mean,
Oh, I don't know why I got advantage on that. Oh, I got disadvantage actually.
You got disadvantage on it.
Bad train, it was not good.
Lane heavily stomps behind you. Ziggy pokes his head out. Go ahead.
I'm gonna follow him, but I'm not really gonna try to be stealthy. I'm just gonna like follow in the back.
You loudly stomp behind as Lane does.
I throw away my plan as soon as we get up here, and I kick the door open.
Okay.
Oh wait, you said it's a stone door.
It is a stone door.
I aggressively push it open with my foot.
Okay. It opens in front of you, and you now see
my
the
boat.
the hooded figure has taken a step back and is now looking down into what appears to be some sort of hole.
I'll draw my bow.
As you pull your bow out, you see these black shadows travel up and down his arm,
Wait,
almost like magical swirls
stop
on
it.
his hand.
Stop what you're doing.
we have some questions for you.
A voice that almost sounds like 3 different voices at the same time emanates from this creature. We all have questions, but so few deserve answers.
What does that mean?
What does any of it? He
Why are you
then
guys
turns
here?
around towards you.
Just quickly ask him if he's part of that weird thing.
This might. I worship. The
Sorry, I
real
didn't catch
question
that.
is,
What did you say?
this place is my temple, and I worship here. The real question is, what are all of you doing here? He snaps his finger. You don't see anything happen. Until you feel something, Harkem.
Oh.
A 27 to hit.
27 to
take-
hit.
You take 16.
I would
slashing
like to
damage.
uncanny dodge.
Okay. So you take 8 slashing damage as these sharp claws seem to pierce through your side, and you look over towards the snarling form of this creature. Its elongated tongues wrapping around each other, and its long, shadowy fingers ending at sharp nails, one hand of which is now pierced into your side.
What
I
damage did
need
you
you
say?
all be
8.
8. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, you said it in roll initiative. I thought that part was gone.
Yeah, you need to. I didn't notice that. Sorry.
Ooh,
Okay, you do
with
succeed.
Oh. That was better. Would I have been able to loose my arrow that I was holding if I got hit, or no?
Since you didn't say you were like
No.
holding your action for it or anything, I mean, everyone roll for initiative.
See if this works.
We should be good with our initiative.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're definitely good. We're rolling real low again, so yeah.
Okay. I'll just take
Is
the
that-
first one.
Is that what everyone rolled? Okay.
17. Yep. Shadowcast.
Oh god, I go first?
Maybe you do.
Oh.
As you pull away from this other creature, Harkem, you hear a skittering somewhere you're not able to quite pinpoint, moving along the wall next to you. This creature is going to swing out with its claws towards you. Oh. That is a 25 to hit.
Ouchie.
You take 14 slashing damage and I need a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you managed to succeed. It is then going to try to bite you.
Oh no.
That is a 27 to hit.
Ouchie.
You take. Go ahead.
My initiative's messed up. I rolled a 5 and it gave me a 10.
So you should have a 5.
Yeah.
Did that fix it?
Yeah, it fixed
it. Okay. That is a 27 to hit. You
Yeah.
take 10 slashing and 10 necrotic.
Ow. Jesus.
That is going to end his turn. Harkem, you are up. Flanked by 2 of these shadowy looking
Can I
creatures.
still not see that one that hit me?
You can see it. Did it not?
No.
Oh, for some reason it didn't come visible. Sorry.
Oh, I would like to bonus action, not shut the door. Bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and I will fly back 10 feet, 5 feet. And as I do, I will actually take a shot out with my bow. Just for a normal. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
You shoot out with your bow a 15, or not 15. Yeah, 15. 15 does hit.
Oh.
So your arrow flies loose into the robed figure for 11 piercing damage.
Oh, I can't see these guys anymore from right here.
You see the billow of wind fly into the room and into the robed creature.
Well, I will take a knee right there.
Okay. Lane, you are up.
All right. I can't see shit. I imagine I heard some of that's going on. So
You definitely heard some chaos going on.
I'll
Chaos!
step up into the door, and
Okay,
I
you
will.
see just around the inside of the door on either side are two of these long-clawed, shadowy-looking creatures that had just drawn blood from Harkem.
I didn't think this far through, so let me see here. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. Wait, I can't even see this. I'm not even close to this guy, yeah?
You are them. They are within 5 feet, and he is 25 feet away.
Okay, so I'll move up here, not out of their range, right inside of there, and I'll
Okay.
cast Spirit Guardians. Bloop. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna cast this at 4th level.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh, it did pop up. Oh my god! Oh, it gets him too. Hell yeah!
Yep.
And then I am going to. Let's see. Can I do that with a bonus action? Where's my bonus actions at? No, I cannot. That is gonna end my turn. I can't bonus action attack these guys. So.
Okay.
Try to hit the button.
The one that had attacked Harkem is going to make a save. What kind of save is that?
I believe it's a dex save, but let me verify that as soon as I find it.
So,
Wisdom.
It says
Spirit
wisdom.
wisdom save. Yeah,
Oh,
wisdom
hell yeah.
save. Okay. I was gonna say, I know it's weird, but I couldn't put it on it. I do see it now. Also, is it radiant or necrotic damage that your
is
Spirit Guardians is
radiant.
taking?
I'm not evil.
Hey,
I'm
it's
not
your.
too evil.
I figured. Sure.
Yes, so it's 48 radiant. Should be.
For some reason, his saving throw didn't roll.
Yeah.
Mm.
17. Okay, your spectral ravens fly through this creature, and he is hit by the barrage. He is going to then take a claw attack. Oh. He is going to take a claw attack against you, and you hear several of the sharp claws clash against your shield and break. And he recoils back, unwilling to try and take another strike this turn. So that is going to end his turn. That is a natural one, in case anyone was confused.
Maybe I should use a shield.
He did not. This priest, does he succeed? It didn't roll. Okay, I'll click it.
Maybe I have to click this.
It's a
apply action.
23. It does manage to succeed. Is that half damage? On a successful, yeah, it takes half as much damage, which it rolled 21 for the radiant damage
Nice.
for him. So that would be halved to 10. And then he is going to he is going to shoot out. Actually, he is going to reach out with one of his hands onto his arm and grab some of these shadows that have been moving around. And he is going to grab it off of his arm and put it in front of him, and it travels out, stopping next to you. And you see a shadow take form.
Huh?
And then he is going to move over here on the other side of this hole.
What the hell is that?
Oh.
See this
I don't even see anything appear next to me.
shadow appears right next to you. You don't see the shadow? Probably because
No.
it's dark.
No, I mean, it's not. Oh, I do see that one. Yeah, I see that. I was looking for it to be right in front of me, but that's not.
Which it is not going to his turn. Okay, there
I
we
get a
go.
reaction because he showed up right there next to me. Can I hit him?
I don't believe you have any kind of feat that does anything like that, do you?
Well, I mean, don't I get a opportunity attack because he came in? I have Sentinel. Doesn't Sentinel give me an attack when they come in range?
If
That's
it
polearm
attacks
master
something
thing, you know.
else with, yeah, polearm's the one that lets it attack if it's within range. But as this shadow appears, does not make the wisdom saving throw. It takes 18 radiant damage, and you see these spectral ravens clash into the shadow as it reaches out a claw towards you to hit. It is immediately destroyed.
Aha!
Oh yes.
Nice.
Should have used a different
that-
ability, priest.
That ends its turn. And you see a shadow jumping off from the ceiling down towards you.
Oh fuck, there's more of them?
Ooh. I mean, how tall is the ceiling?
It is 30 feet, but it does
Oh, okay.
enter into your space, and you see it is struck by a large number of the raven. That is a 23 to hit from its claws as they connect down into you. You take 13 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you succeed, and I need a concentration check, because Spirit Guardians is concentration. Oh.
Yeah. I don't think I can roll less than a, like,
Okay.
20.
Do you have Warcaster?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
just
need
checking.
it.
And then it is going to try to bite at you. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh my god.
He says when
Wait,
he
I
drops the
didn't
spell.
take damage. How much damage did I take from that? For some reason, it's not like removing my health. I think
It's not
13, right?
automatically taking it. You'll have to take it off yourself. Yes, that is
13,
13.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the bite is 13 damage and 1 necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm resistant to necrotic.
So it'll be 1 necrotic damage.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. It doesn't reduce it to 0.
Wow. Do I need how many concentration saves do I? Constitution saving throws.
Both of those are
I feel like I made 3 of them.
Yeah,
I made 2
both
so
of those.
far.
I don't
Do
know
need a
why
third
that one said it was. Oh no, yeah, that natural one was actually a pass. You don't have to make a third one. I was just counting that for your
Okay.
second one.
That's good. Con saves are easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless he hits you for 28 damage, you don't even really need to. If the one doesn't fail, you can't fail unless it's 28 damage.
Yeah.
For some reason, the turn tracker is not moving on to the next person.
It went back to the priest, yeah.
There. This one is going to. You don't actually know. Because it is not going to be as foolish as the others. Ra, you are up.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I should start by entering the room, so maybe I can see what type of tomfoolery is going on.
Okay, you make your way to the door, and you see two of these shadowy creatures, their long claws extended out towards Lane, their tongues flickering through the air. Another one on the other side of her, and the robed figure off against the back wall.
Can I wait? Can I make it to said rope creature?
How much movement do you have?
I can fly 70 feet. I can walk 45.
No, it's 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 for you, but it changed because you imported your character and said the right things.
That's always fun. There
Okay.
we go.
But you have 50. You use 10, so you have 40 more feet.
Is that enough? Like I can't really see very far into this room.
Yes, that is just enough to make it over there towards.
Let's go say hello to the priest.
Okay. You hovering over are you flying over the hole or next to the hole?
Next to the hole.
Okay. And you see this robed figure over here. As you do go by, creatures are both going to try and snap their teeth at you as you enter into the door. That was two creatures trying to take a bite out of Ra.
I foolishly ran
Can we
across.
roll this time? Okay, that is a 23 to hit with the first one.
Unfortunately, I cannot deflect missiles or do anything about that, but we can always hope for the best for next time.
This is going to be 10 slashing and 6 necrotic.
Okay.
So total of 16 damage. And the other one?
And we have to do our own damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna sentinel attack one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Which one would you like to attack of the two? The other one was a 15. You dodge out of the way of its attack and get bit right in your leg by the other one.
The one that hit.
Okay.
I'm
That would
loading
be-
in those, so give me a second.
Okay.
Let me check one thing real quick. Features. Divine Strike. Yeah, okay. I will Devotee Sensor hit him, and then hopefully hit him anyways. Well, that probably hits.
23 to hit. And
Divine Strike.
minus... Okay.
I can Divine Strike that, right? Yeah, it's another weapon attack.
What's it say for Divine
It
Strike?
says on each of your turn. Oh, each of your turns.
Yeah, it's only on your
It's not
turn.
my Damn it.
But it does take the 14 damage from the strike. Ra, it is still your turn.
Okay.
You've
And
made it over here to this robed figure.
with minor inconvenience, and I shall unleash the pain. And I'm going to start with one punch.
Okay.
So,
Swing out your fist into the robed figure, connecting with his chin.
nice. Okay.
His featureless face reels back from the attack. He's starting to look hurt.
Punch it again.
Your second attack, what was that, a 26 to just overwrite the last one? Yeah.
It did, but
Okay.
it is 26.
26 also hits. You connect with an elbow immediately after the punch.
Still standing. Okay.
Yes, he is still
Okay.
standing.
I think this one, wait, God, I already forgot to play this character like an idiot. Anyhow, is it punch first, then fury blows? Fury blows. Yep, 3 attacks, fury blows. Yep, I want to start with flurry of blows. I want to take this guy down.
Okay. Roll another 2 attacks. That was almost a 1. Minus 7. As your strike connects into the creature's face again.
What a strong creature. And I'm gonna click this one, and it's going to be a stunning strike.
10. Okay. I'll say before you use that stunning strike, you do see he falls to the ground.
Nice. I want to push his body down the hole really badly, but maybe next turn. That's all I got for this turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, well, just before the end of your turn, as you knock this creature to the ground, you hear the voices come from him again. Death is only the beginning.
No, no.
And the shadows that were surrounding his arms fly up from his body, stretching almost like a marionette, lifting his form up. He is going to... Hold on one moment.
Be a pain in my ass.
Yes.
Should toss that body down the hole.
Okay. You see that he takes a much more shadowy and spectral form as he rises up.
Okay.
Okay. That ends your turn. You see a figure descending rapidly from the ceiling onto you, Ra. The creature is going to swing out first with its claws. That is a 26 to hit.
Yep, that does hit.
You take 16 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Damn. These things are dicks. Constitution save.
Okay, you managed to succeed, and then it is going to try to bite you. That is an 11. You shift to the side and put your leather bracers into the creature's mouth. It bites down, and it's unable to get through the tough leather bands, and you shrug off the creature. That is going to end its turn. Nakari, you are up.
Alright, I am going to get closer. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You can now see there are 2 creatures flanking either side of the door, just inside.
Okay, so that's 15 feet. This is 20.
20 feet.
I'm gonna move up one more.
Okay. As you do, this creature is going to take a bite out towards you. That is a 24 to hit.
Okay. How much
You
is it?
take 11 slashing and 9 necrotic.
Alright, necrotics had so
4.
4. Okay.
Okay, that is 25 feet of movement.
I am going to stay right here. I'm going to bonus action summon my echo right there between these two.
Okay. Can you drag it out there? Okay, maybe.
Trying to.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack this guy up here.
Okay, 16 does hit. Which one are you attacking? That one up
this
there by you?
Yeah.
Okay. 16 does hit, and it is looking hurt. And your second attack strikes out into it for a 22 to hit. And as you cleave into him twice with your axe, he's starting to look rough.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, Harkem. Oh, wait, no, it's this guy's turn first. Who is not happy that you had left, is going to go out into the hall searching for you, moving out of
Half speed
Dresley's. Yes.
and damage.
If it moves out of my echo's range, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll against it. Also roll damage for the
That's the wrong one.
spirits. Lane. 4d8.
Yep.
Okay, takes 14 damage from that.
Ah.
It is hit for another 8 damage from the axe. And it is going to try to swing out its claws towards Harkem. Oh, that is a 27 to hit.
Fuck! Uncanny dodge.
It was almost a 1, it looked like, dude. I was like, oh shit. Okay, you take 7 total slashing damage, 14 reduced to 7. I need a Constitution saving throw. You have advantage on those if you have a token.
Ziggy, get over here and help me! Hey.
He's rolling fire centipede poison. And he
Oh.
is going to try to bite at you as well. That is a 17 to hit, which misses.
Oh, yeah, this is for
It
one.
is now your turn, Harkem.
Oh, gee, wowie. I would like to bonus action. Yeah, why did that come up? Well, anyway, I would like the bonus action apply a dose of. Well, first I'll drop my bow on the ground, draw my dagger, and bonus action apply a fire centipede poison to it really quickly.
Okay.
I think if I click this, it is supposed to. Nope, it didn't. Okay. Well, it's 2d4 fire.
Okay. 2d4 fire damage added to the attacks of
And
your
I will
weapon.
stab him with my silvered dagger. Wait, is he? Oh, he's not near anybody?
He is not near anybody. No.
I'm stabbing him anyway.
Okay.
Fuck.
14 just barely misses.
That's
He dodges to the side, shifting like shadows, just narrowly avoiding your dagger.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. It's now going to be Lane's turn.
This guy's looking pretty bad. Who is this? Oh, that's another one of those, right? Okay. Man, it's so dark. I can't hit him. I'm gonna go back. Fuck it, I'll just hit this one. I'm gonna hit this one with my sensor. Hopefully. Oh, that was almost a 1.
Okay, 17 does hit. You're hitting the one north of you, northwest, yes?
Yep, right here. And then
Your
I'm gonna
sensor
radiant
glides
strike.
into it,
Oh, nice.
and as a burst of silverish white energy flies off from your sensor, it is killed and scattered into shadows.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna move forward. Oh, there's still this one. Oh no, that one's good. Okay. I'm gonna move forward just so I can get that one in my. Actually, I'll move forward and around this guy. Oops. Fuck, maybe I stay here. Yeah, stay right here. That'll end my turn.
Okay. It's going to be the priest's turn, who is now shadowy and spectral. He is going to look towards you, Ra, and the voice now, a singular voice as it comes out from this form. How deep are you willing to dive. And he begins to go down through the floor. He does leave your, as he does go down into the floor, you do get an attack of opportunity against.
Oh, yeah, 100% I'm gonna take that.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Watch him flop around, and yeah. I clicked it. Oh wait, no, I clicked for, oh well, that's just me being dumb. Alright, let's try this one.
A 22 does hit. You see his form flicker aggressively as he continues through the floor.
Can he not move now? Does he not have Sentinel?
He doesn't have Sentinel.
Wrong character.
Right, you don't
Wrong
have
character.
Sentinel. No, yeah, that's the other one. Okay.
That'd be
I
funny.
was like, I don't know why he thought Ra had Sentinel. But I get it now. I forgot Oleg had Sentinel.
Yeah.
Okay. We're playing too many campaigns at once, guys.
Gets a little confusing, unfortunately.
The one that Lane just attacked is now up. It is going to swing out with its claws towards her. That is a natural 20. You take... Ooh,
Wait,
26.
which one is it? Which one is it?
It's the one just south of you.
Oh, and it's attacking me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is a natural 20 and 26 damage, slashing damage.
Wow.
And I need a Constitution saving throw against the effects of the claws.
Con saving throw. Oh.
Okay, you succeed, and I need a concentration check against the damage, which
Just
would
another
be
con save, right?
DC 13. Right? Half of 26.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, you managed to succeed. Maintain concentration on Spirit Guardian. Oh, I need to roll a Wisdom save for him too. Roll 4d8.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
He does manage to succeed with a no, he doesn't, because your DC is high as hell, isn't it?
It is pretty high. I don't remember where to see it at, but
It is
think
a
it's like
19. Oh, he does just barely manage to succeed then. Okay.
motherfucker, yeah.
So he takes 12 damage, but he is looking pretty hurt. As these ravens still do manage to make some form of connection into him. But that will end his turn. You see a door open up in the southern edge of the room, Lane, and then close. You don't see anything move through it, but you see the door open and close. Rod, it's now your turn.
What to do? Oh, well, there's this guy right here. I might as well hit him back for hitting me. So I was actually hoping that once the priest was gone, all these guys would disappear, but not the case. All right, I'm gonna attack the ghost right next to me.
The one... Oh, there is one right next to you.
Oh.
That is a 21 does hit. That is 11 bludgeoning damage as you strike him in the face.
Doing the punch elbow combo. I only meant to do once, but we're doing it again.
Second attack also hits. It kind of threw me off because they were both 21.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to roll again, but it's good. You hit him with the punch and then the elbow follow up.
Yep. One more punch. And we're gonna stunning strike this one because
13 misses.
Shit.
13 does not.
Should have stunning
Why
strike
did you
him.
stun the last one?
I you know what? Next time. I don't know why my brain goes well if I stunning
You
strike
have
him.
3 moves: punch, stun, and kick.
If you hit on the first attack, it's probably best stunning strike then because it gives you the opportunity to hit more often after.
We're gonna do that.
Just as a suggestion, you do whatever you want, but
No, it's just learning in progress here.
right, exact. You still have movement? Anything else you want to do?
Strike a menacing pose.
Okay.
All I can really do, unfortunately.
It is now his turn, and he is going to swing out with his claws against you first. That is a 26 to hit.
Yikes.
I need a Constitution saving throw, and you take 13 slashing damage. Okay. And then it is going to try to bite you. That is a 10 to hit, so it misses with the bite. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. 48, please, for, oh, he does not succeed. 48 for the, Spirit Guardians. 19. Okay, he is barely hanging on after those ravens fly into him. Nakari, you are up.
I'm gonna move right here, down one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay, you rush up behind this creature that is assaulting Harkem, who turns around hearing your approach, but is just not quick enough to avoid the attack, and you sink your axe into his chest. He is looking rough. Okay, you swing out with another attack, this time cleaving his head off from his shoulders, and it scatters into shadows as it dies.
Okay, and then
Nod my beacon, thanks.
I'm just gonna bonus action switch places with my echo. And target
Okay.
this one.
And that confused the hell out of me.
you nod your beak at Nakari, who then instantly turns into the shadowy echo that she has, and you see her just a little bit further away.
Kind of jump back
And
a
that's
little
my
bit.
turn.
Okay, Harkem, you are now up.
Oh, wow. I would like to peek around the room to see what I can see. What's the button to hold? Alt? Alt. Yeah, okay.
Those are creatures there with the bloody marks on them.
Alt, like, kind of shows, because it's really hard to see.
Yeah, it's really hard to see in the dark. I mean, dark vision, you know?
I'm gonna run up and try to get in flanking position.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check as you move over here and attempt to
20.
20. Oh, I rolled the wrong one, but that's okay. 19. You do manage to get him.
I would like to stab.
Flank. You have advantage on the stab. A 25 does hit, plus 8 piercing, plus your fire spider poison, plus sneak attack.
A lot of pluses. 8, 6, 24.
You sink your dagger into him, and the tip of it just barely penetrates through this thin creature's from the back and out through the sternum of its chest, and you see the flames start to spread across its shadowy form before it dissipates as well.
Then I would like to crush one of my trinkets and use Whales from the Grave on that one over there.
Okay.
Hopefully they're not super immune to necrotic. Ghost walk. Oh fuck! I can ghost walk. Fuck! Why didn't I think about that? Where's Whales from the Grave? Did that move? There it is. Oh, is it 46 now?
Yes, it is.
Hell
you
yeah.
leveled. As you send these fragments of this creature's soul out from its dying form into its ally, you see the shadows fight back against the necrotic damage, but it is just enough to force through and finish the creature off. It was resistant, but you did just enough damage.
Well, Is that everybody I see in the room?
Yes, as we now end combat. All of the creatures in this room appear to be dead.
I'll go pick my bow back
Nice.
up.
Okay. So you go to pick your bow up. Ziggy says, "Oh, you did a pretty good job out there." And he puts a hand, or stretches a hand out towards you, and you heal for 4. Oh my gosh, that's a bad one. You heal for 4.
Thanks, Ziggy.
Looking better already.
Don't feel it.
Can I cast light on my gauntlet so I can see?
Yes, you can.
Maybe.
Oh, it's so much brighter in here.
Oh.
Okay. As Nakari casts light on her gauntlet, her hand now glowing and acting like a torch, you notice that the light does seem to penetrate out a little further than your vision can. It seems to almost push back the shadows around it. You see a door to the southern side of this room, as well as Lane and Harkem. You notice what appears to be another seam in the wall over here.
Over... Oh. Wait, over where?
Can you see my ruler?
No.
No.
I see your pointer.
That is. Yeah, over there where my pointer is.
Oh, your pointer's by the hole.
My pointer is not by the
moving,
hole.
yeah.
Lane-
Oh, you're frozen then.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Nah.
It's not here. Can you not see my ruler?
I see your rulers.
Oh,
Do you really?
It is just south of the hole.
okay.
Just south of the hole. Okay.
Yes.
Where did the priest go?
I think he sunk through the floor. Whoops, sorry. I'm gonna leave my spirit guardians on. I saw him sink through the floor. Maybe we have to go through this hole. I could fly down that hole. We could. Most of us could get down that hole. I guess depending on where it leads.
Where do you think that goes? I'm gonna point towards this door.
That one down there?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the skeleton was. With the ring. We should probably get that.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. The guy went down the hole. I didn't throw him. Something controlling him down. Anybody got a torch? Just kind of lob it down there.
Can you do that?
Nakari's gauntlet is glowing
Can you do that light
in
thing?
her hand, but
Can
Yeah, I
you do
won't
that
throw
light
that
thing on
down.
anything?
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
I'll pull out a copper piece.
Like this.
I'll cast light on the copper piece and it'll go off my gauntlet.
okay.
Well, I'll toss it down the hole.
Okay. Down as you look down into the hole, you do not see the priest as the light illuminates this small room. But what you do see in here are three relatively large slabs of amber. They seem to be emitting a bright glow from within as well.
In the hole?
In the hole.
Oh.
Probably about 30 feet down.
Oh, so it's not even that far. Okay. That's good to know.
I'm gonna move my shutter over on the edge of the hole, and I'm gonna come down here.
Okay. Light is going from your gauntlet. You've already done that.
Yep.
Okay. Where are you going to?
To see about getting this ring that our camera's talking about.
I'll
Okay.
go with her.
Okay. You see shattered bits of wood cover the floor in this room. It's about a 20-foot square room, roughly. A little bit bigger than that.
I'll go up to the wall and start moving it.
You can see that wall where there was a seam you had seen earlier, Harkham, now appears to be open,
Oh.
as if it has already been pushed in.
Did somebody go this way?
Not that I saw.
I'll peek my head around and look if I see anything.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I think it's to that one ring you were talking about, right?
Peeking around this into this room, you do not see anything within other than the skeleton and the ring glowing with a dull purple glow.
Oh, he's not in it now.
I'll take out something like the robes in my bag or something to pick up the ring. Try not to touch it myself. I don't know what it is.
Okay. You slip the ring off this skeletal figure's hand. Holding it within the folds of a piece of cloth.
Do you have somewhere to store that? So we can maybe look at it later.
I can put it in my scarf.
I hold it up in the glove.
I'll let the scarf grab it and put it away.
Okay. The scarf reaches out its ends, grabs the ring, and tucks it inside of it.
That's really creepy.
No, I think it's kind of cute.
Aside from the skeleton with the ring, this room appears to be empty.
Well,
And the skeleton doesn't have anything else on him.
But he
Nothing else in this room.
It doesn't look like anything could fit through the arrow slits, right? Sorry, reading that.
It'd be hard to imagine anything fitting through the arrow slits. They're only about 2 feet wide. So it'd be really difficult, you'd figure, for most creatures other than small things to get through them.
I'll light a torch
Okay.
and push up against the walls, see if there's another way out.
Okay. Pushing against the edges of the walls, it doesn't seem as if there's
No?
any other alternative exit.
You want to check this one too? See if there's any place here that
oh,
someone could have went?
smart. I don't know why I almost forgot about that.
I checked these ones too.
Okay. Checking around, these walls also appear to be very solid, non-moving. Which does leave you to reason, after checking both of these rooms, that if something did come through here, that it somehow managed to pass through the arrow slit, though they do not seem like you would be able to fit through them yourself.
Ah, yes, I would.
If that cultist can go through the floor, it could probably go through a lot of things. Like walls, too.
It went through the floor, not the hole.
Yeah, but the little hole's not gonna stop it if the floor's not gonna stop it.
I was asking a question.
Oh, yeah,
I
so
wasn't
yeah, he
in the
went through the
room.
floor. Yeah, he went through the floor. He like sunk down into the floor. Can we go check this other door out? This other hidden door over here?
Okay. Move over towards it. Opening it up, you see
Ooh.
you see that carved into the south wall of this dusty room filled with cobwebs are cylindrical holes filled with scroll. The containers for the scrolls appear to be made very well out of some sort of ivory and gold.
Ooh, is your
I
ivory
light a
for
torch.
yourself?
Can't see.
Okay.
I want to read the torch.
Light up a
read
torch.
the scrolls.
Okay. You reach out and grab one of the scrolls off or out from the cylindrical holes.
Let me check them for traps first.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Uh.
I went out to go get Ziggy.
Oh, definitely not trapped.
Looks pretty safe.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's grab one then.
Actually, it might be trapped. You're kind of unsure.
We're gonna risk it.
Okay. Reach out and grab one of these scroll cases. You open it up, and you see dust falling out from inside the scroll onto the floor at your feet.
Shit. That's just dust. They've been in here for a long time, you know? No big deal. So what's the scroll say?
There is no scroll.
Oh, there's no
It
scroll.
seems to have crumbled into
Oh.
dust.
I thought that was the trap, and okay, that makes more sense. Can I check some more and just like see if like yeah, fuck it, I'll just go through and check
Okay,
them all.
as you begin,
Start slinging scrolls.
checking through any of the scroll containers here, opening up each and every one of them, they all appear to have crumbled into dust.
Anything else in here?
Appears to be the only thing in this room.
I'm gonna start smashing the scroll cases then. Look for anything
Okay.
behind them, under them, on the other side of them.
Those might be valuable ones.
I mean, they probably were valuable at one point in time. Not anymore. There's just dust. Oh, you mean the shelves?
The cases.
Oh, oh, is there anything written on the case? There was no case, was there?
The scroll cases themselves are made of ivory. You
Ooh.
can tell that it's pretty fine craftsmanship,
Ooh.
and they have this golden filigree decoratively and ornately designed on the outside of them.
Any of them made out of diamonds, by chance?
Do not appear to be diamonds or any other kind of gemstone on them, just ivory and gold.
Oh. Would I know? I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna take as many as I can fit in my backpack. Like, a lot. Because I know that ivory is used. Lane would know that ivory is used for some spells, and that we could potentially use this ivory for some spell in the future. Don't know which spell at the moment, but that's what my reasoning is for taking this.
Okay. You grab a bunch of these scroll cases and start shoving them into your backpack. They do take up a little bit of room though, so roll a d20 for me to see how many you're able to fit in there without like overloading your pack. 14, nice. Okay, you grab 14 of these scrolls, managing to fit them in there pretty tightly, and still leave room in your backpack for other things. Write down 14 ivory/gold scroll cases. Ra and Harkem, what are you both doing? Can't even find Ra.
Yeah, say hold on.
There he is.
Do 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 do.
He's walking around in the secret room.
I'm like, well, just looking around. I mean, since that guy went down the tunnel or the tube, I don't really know what else to do in this freaking place. I mean, I guess meet up with the group and figure out if we're gonna go chase after that creepy guy or.
I went out
Oh,
here
yeah.
to get Ziggy. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, Ziggy, there's shadow spawn running around. Get in here. Stay in sight.
Oh. Yeah. Let's get in there then. Where are we going?
Down this creepy hole.
Doesn't sound ominous.
It's pretty ominous.
Yeah, guess I was muted. Said, yeah, don't you? I mean, I said you need ivory for your spell.
Yeah, I mean, I said that, but I wasn't aware that legend lore was one
Oh
of the
yeah, you
spells
asked.
until-
Yeah, Lane would know
Yeah, I
that
asked
some
for
spells
ivory.
use ivory.
I just didn't really. Lane would know this, yes, but I do not, right? Just yesterday, she used the spell that needed a fuck ton of ivory.
Also, during this time, Lane's spirit guardians would have faded
Thank
away.
God.
Yeah, this one's super annoying, right?
They'd only last a minute, so it would have faded away a little bit before that.
Last 10 minutes.
10 minutes? What?
Yep.
Oh, I was thinking of something else. Sorry.
So, do we want to go down the hole, or do we want to go through that open door that the statue opened?
I mean, I want to keep chasing after that priest.
How do we get there? Do we go down the hole?
I don't think it's safe to go down the hole. I mean,
I'll take out one of my pythons and slam it into the ground and tie my rope to it.
Okay.
You literally have wings. Why do you climb?
I don't know if our
You guys don't have wings.
wingspan. I mean, how
if I
big is
put
the
out my
hole
torch, I
to
can
our
fly.
wingspan?
You can fit down the hole easily. It's
Oh.
about a 10-foot diameter hole.
Oh, sweet. So we can coast
I can
down.
move my echo in any direction, so can I move it down the hole and then just swap with it?
Trying
says
to
any-
think. I feel like your echo also takes fall damage though, because it doesn't have like a flight or hover speed.
What if she swaps with it every like 10 feet? Or right before it hits the ground?
Technically, are you still falling at that point? Not really.
Well, there's this nice rope and python here.
And I'll climb down the
I don't
rope.
know. It just says that I can move my echo up to 30 feet in any direction, so I don't.
I'm gonna put my torch out.
I think if you were to move your echo just down the hole, it would fall unless you had it climb the rope, and then it would take fall damage. You could. You know what? Give me, if you'd like to send it down the hole and then try to swap spots with it at the last second. Go ahead and roll me a check with your spellcasting ability to try to swap and at the right time to not take damage. If you fail, DC, I'm going to say 15. If you fail, you will take the fall damage, though.
Oh, I love shit like this.
Okay. And just an ability check, right? With charisma.
Your spell casting, so it would be charisma plus charisma. Okay, 16. You send your echo down. It almost looks to float as it moves sort of slowly down the hole. And right before it's about to impact the ground below, you swap spots with it, and land on your feet in a 3-point landing, bracing yourself quickly.
I look down at the rope like, well, at least Ziggy needs it.
Lane, how are you getting down?
I'm gonna jump down the hole. There's no light
Okay.
down there, right?
Yep.
There is light. There is.
Golly, dude, we cannot have light in the hole. I can't fly if there's light in the hole.
I stare at,
Can you turn the lights out?
I stare at him and no, I cannot.
Wait, why there wouldn't be light in the? There's light in the hole from from Nakari, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about your lights. If you're at the top of the tunnel, it's not gonna shine all the way down, right?
There's a rope right here.
I'm jumping down. I don't care. I'm already down. I'm already falling down the hole. And then I'm gonna use
How
my
did your character die?
I'm gonna use at the last second. I'm gonna use Blessing of the Raven Queen and teleport to the ground. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
30
fuck
feet.
it.
You could
We
just
don't need
use it
light.
to begin with.
I don't care. It looks better that way.
You move towards the hole and think that it's going to be darker in there than it is. Then you see the light emanating off from these amber slabs, as well as some of your friends that have torches. I think you lit a torch. No, you didn't.
I
Light a
did, but I
torch.
put it out. I
Oh,
did, but I put it
okay.
out. Yeah.
It's
okay.
the coin that I cast light on and Harkim threw in there.
Oh yeah, there is that too.
Oh,
Good.
change of plans. Teleport to the bottom.
Okay. The shadowy teleport.
Ooh.
No, that's not right. There we go.
And I'll just resummon my thing down here.
Moving everyone there.
What the hell?
You move into this chamber. You hear Iggy just overhead climbing down the rope.
I climbed down too. I didn't fly down.
Okay. He is right behind you. Looks down, gives you a thumbs up, and you see his thumb is broken. The bone is sticking out.
It falls down the hole.
You shake the rope a little bit, and the tip of his thumb falls off. He's like, I'll get that when I get down there, no worries. You make your way down into this room. Ra, as soon as you enter into this room,
Oh
you
god.
feel a sensation somewhere deep in your chest. You're not exactly sure what it is at first. But then you remember this feeling. You've had this feeling before. When you have faced others in great combat and overcome severe adversity. And then you hear a voice coming from one of these amber slabs. A true worthy hero. Come to me. As you all look around in this room, you do not see any trace apparently evident of this priest being.
I tried to summon my little person back beside me, and then it made my focus come up here.
I had brought your person down here. Where'd it go? It's right here.
Yeah, it's down here now. I guess it didn't track it before.
Can I investigate the amber thing, see if they're trapped or any other weird mechanism?
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, 31.
31. Okay. These amber slabs give off a very powerful energy that is apparent just as you begin to approach them. You see something moving within, but it feels impossible to equate it to any kind of shape other than tendrils or shadows moving within. It almost looks like the light that glows within is just causing the different refracted edges of it to cast these shadows within it. But extending out your senses with your spectral insight that you have into the afterlife, you sense that there is something of some sort living within these amber slabs.
There's something creepy living inside of these. Or unliving. Unaliving. There's something inside of them.
Smash one and see what comes out.
Did anybody
Why
hear
is that
that
your
voice when we
solution
got
to
there?
everything? Don't smash them.
I guess it's better than setting things on fire, but
Maybe we just ignore them.
anybody hear a voice? Might just
Can I look over this one? Does it have any like designs or anything on it, or?
No,
It's
they're
just-
all plain amber slabs with a light glowing off of them. You can see the shadowy movements within.
Are you hearing voices, Ra?
I mean, when we got down here, yeah, I did hear something. A true warrior? Anybody hear anything like that?
No.
You?
Okay. I know, right? Someone recognizes my awesomeness.
Sounds like it.
Must be a very dumb ghost inside of these.
Hurtful but true.
I mean, if it's saying stuff like that, we should probably just leave whatever's in these pillars, right?
I mean, there is a door right there. We can't just,
You do see a set of stone double doors against the north side of the room.
I quietly open it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Kind of like hold my torch around the side so it doesn't shine in. But there's all kind of light in here, right?
The light from the amber slabs doesn't seem to go off. I mean, there is the glowing coin that Nakari is now holding. But the amber slabs themselves don't give off a whole... I mean, it's really bright light, but it's only out to a very short distance.
All right, I'll put out my torch though
Okay.
before I slide it open.
Okay.
Stealth check.
Give me a stealth check. As he reaches out and touches the door, sliding it open, Ra, you hear from the amber slab against the southern wall. Are you afraid to live up to your true potential?
No.
Come forth. See
Where?
what you can. Everyone watches as this southern slab of amber glows even brighter and begins pulsing.
Going to touch the glowing rock.
Okay.
I touch it.
Archama opening up the door, you see what looks like the floor transitions from a black marble to a blue marble. You see another set of stone doors just off to the right side of the wall. And Ra, as you reach out your feathered fingertips towards this slab and place them on its cold surface, The entire temple seems to disappear around you. The image of the slab disappears around you. And you find yourself standing on a soft, warm sand. You look around the area and you see what appears to be a ring of some sort drawn in the sand. And then you notice two individuals on either side of you, humanoid in shape, but their faces and even their race is very difficult to make out. You see they begin fighting one another, striking out with different martial arts styles, fighting techniques that you've heard of and studied, but found not preferable in comparison to the one that you yourself enjoy. The two figures fight for what feels like a very short amount of time, but in that short amount of time, you see several blows traded back and forth between the forms until one of them takes half of a step back and, pushing forward with its palm, strikes into the chest of the other one, and its form explodes into a bunch of almost starlight. And then the form turns towards you. A worthy warrior, one who can wield the techniques that I alone can teach. Is that you?
Yes, it is I. Teach me, master. Sensei?
In exchange for these secrets, are you willing to do what I ask?
Am I allowed to ask what exactly is he shooting for?
Okay. The spectral form seems to grow larger, encompassing everything around you. The sand fades away and you find yourself floating in an inky black as this form stretches out, a faceless and ambiguous humanoid form. One who can destroy all others, willing to prove their strength beyond that of their foe. This is what I see.
What you seek is to destroy foes, and is it if it's the foes that I claim that are bad, or my foes? Well, I am okay with taking this power, but not when you claim them.
Ra,
Yes.
are you willing to be the best at all costs?
It's a tough one. Yes.
Okay, a
Let's do this.
dark
Roll those
shadow
dice.
starts to swirl within the chest of this humanoid figure. And it travels out towards you, Ra. As you feel it start to enter into your body. At first it feels very cold. But then it starts to feel warm. The entire process feels painful, though.
Cold pain. Yep.
am going to add the things that it has given you to your features.
Hopefully I only have to kill one party member, not all of them.
At least he gave you stuff you'll forget to look at.
Ultimate power, ultimate corruption. That's all that keeps running through my head. But at the same time, let's roll those dice, baby. I just saw a palm strike that explodes people. How could I turn something like that down? That's amazing.
Okay, I have said it in your thing. I have also revealed it in the chat for you so that you can read it there. In your features, it is all the way at the bottom. It is the last 3 things that you have there. And as this energy fully enters into your body, you feel your fist pulse with this force that you've never felt before, as well as this knowledge of how to channel your ki through your strikes, extend them further at a cost, as well as a technique that can allow you to land a single blow on an opponent with a very powerful force behind. You do, however, get the sense that this dark power that has granted you this ability does not take failure lightly.
That's the pay. Okay, that's an easy one.
Limit break? That's not fair.
With these powers, I shall not lose in your name.
I can't.
Go forth, my champion. I think you shall do well. You feel yourself, you feel the sand that was, the feeling of sand that was beneath your talons, even as you were floating in this dark void of space, fades away, and the hard marble floor beneath you once again returns, and you feel your hand shunted away from the amber slab. This entire conversation that Ra has just had happened in the blink of an eye. You saw him touch the amber slab and then pull his hand away.
When I pull my hand away, I'm gonna put it up in the air and yell out, "I have the power!"
Oh my god.
What were you expecting? Oh boy.
What?
I can do the rock. It's granted me powers.
What power?
All sorts of things. I can't. Oh. So no one saw the desert? No one saw any of that?
What did you do?
We just opened the door. It was just like,
I just touched a rock.
I saw you touch it, but you
Why
just touched
did
it
you
for a
touch
second
it?
and that's it.
Because there was a voice.
And what did this voice say?
It showed me a desert. I'm gonna go over what happened without, desert, palm strike, kabooey, champion, I have the power. Just like that.
And it said at all costs.
At all costs, yes.
And you didn't think that might be a bad thing.
Oh no, it's probably a little bit of bad, but at the same time, palm strike that makes people go boom. The things I can do now.
Yes, things are never given without a cost.
Oh, I know. I know.
Definitely keep your eyes on him. And let us know if you hear any more voices. And don't touch weird rocks.
I will
You're
try.
here for a reason, not for power.
Why not both?
I'll continue on.
Okay.
You should touch a rock. Go try touch one of those rocks.
What did I just say?
Well, no,
No more
I'm not gonna
touching
try.
rock.
I already got power from this rock. You guys get a different rock. Touch it. Come on, don't be bashful.
Okay, Harkem, as you move out into the hallway with the blue marble floor, you see two sets of stone doors against the eastern wall.
I'll carefully try the first one.
Okay. You open up this room to see another room very similar to the last, filled with slabs of amber that give off a bright glow in a short radius around them.
Nothing in that room.
Come on, Ziggy. We don't know what else is down here.
Ziggy's touching the stone that Ra was
God,
just
Ziggy.
touching, and then looks over at him, and he's like, I don't know what he's talking about. I would say you all noticed, after Ra had touched the slab, it no longer seems to move, or seems to have moving shadows within it.
Oh no.
Yeah. But none of the powers I got were bad.
I noticed that too.
Evil. Not bad. Evil.
Make my echo keep up with me.
Okay.
Nothing in that room.
You see a set of stone double doors off to your right, Lane and Nakari. Harkam, as you open that door, inside you see that the furnishings in this room have mostly fallen apart due to age. Several cobwebs hang on the in the corners of the room. The only thing still standing in the room is a 10-foot high bed made out of dark wood and riveted iron.
Lane. There's birds on this bed. I know you
Uh-oh.
like birds.
I'll open this door.
No, there's nothing
Okay.
in that room.
You see another room of these amber slab. A light glowing off of each of them.
I'll close it back to me.
Okay.
I'll go inside.
Sorry, I was coughing. Okay. You move into this room. You see the mattress of this bed appears to have been mostly devoured by bugs and various pests. The rest of the furniture in the room appears to have rotted through and fallen apart. This is the only piece of furniture that is still intact.
Oh, looks like a nice bed. Can I go up and like look at one of the ravens and see if there's anything going on with it? Or birds? Is it a raven? It is a raven, right?
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
The craftsmanship
Oh,
of
There
these
he
birds
goes.
is pretty impressive. And you can tell that he was definitely going for raven more than crow. It's pretty evident to you when you look at these. And the four statues mounted at each post of this bed does appear to be a raven. It doesn't appear as if there's anything special or magical about it. Just very good craftsmanship. Seems to have withstood the test of time.
Can I look in this door?
Okay.
Those stairs in the beginning, they went down.
Yes.
There's a desk in here.
Okay. In here, you see a desk and a shelf in here. Across the top of the desk, you see several different tools are scattered. A lot of the wooden parts of the tools have been dry rotted away. You see a rusty toolbox tucked into the shelf. It's only its only contents being a couple of rusted tools inside of it. It is sitting open in the shelf. There doesn't appear to be anything else in here. Thick layer of dust along the floor and heavy cobwebs around the edges of the room. You notice as you make your way towards this room that the northern hall or side of the hallway seems as if it was continuing to go north, but has collapsed at some point. The amber chunks that form the walls in here fallen onto the ground, and it seems impassable.
I guess there was a workshop. Maybe this was a bedroom.
Yeah, maybe somebody lived down here. Doesn't seem big enough for like everybody to sleep, but maybe.
It seems this way circles around, so we can check that room that the creepy statue pointed to.
Okay, you make your way back out into this room, this central room. You see that the stairs south travel back up to where you were going, and you see around the edges of this room in different alcoves are statues of robed figures holding staves that glow with a dim blue light. Except for in one of the alcoves just north of you, you see the statue has been shattered, its staff fallen to the ground. You also notice just above are two balconies about 30 feet up, in line with the level of the ground floor you had entered on. As you enter into this room, as I've just now noticed what time it is, we are going to take a break. As we return, your group exploring the Amber Temple, this ominous looking statue that had previously had a voice emanating from it and signaled to a certain room. You can see it now as you're underneath it. This thing towers almost 50 feet up, the ceiling extending almost 60 feet up in the air from where you're now standing. The light from your various sources reflecting off of the amber floors. You can see that the walls also appear to be made out of the same amber material. A few things, however, aren't, like these large obsidian pillars that seem to provide structural support for the ceiling. Elaine, you can see one of the balconies seems to have shattered and started crumbling, and below it appears to have a lot, or the set of what was once stone doors appears broken in on its, or broken outward. You see another set of stone double doors just north of the statue.
Well, more doors, more opportunities
All
for
the doors.
our friend here to get himself in trouble.
No glowing rocks.
Are we going
Can
to...
I look over the statue and just
And no
see what I can
voices.
see from it?
Sure, give me an investigation check. Okay. There doesn't appear to be any kind of visible markings around the base or the bottom of the statue, and looking up over it, holding your light, trying to catch different angles. It appears to be a very faceless, or a mostly or completely faceless statue. It's hard to tell with I mean, if the material is any kind of value. It looks to be just like sandstone. And while you can't really place what this statue is supposed to represent, you get a very uneasy feeling just being close to it.
Can I look at one of the smaller ones?
Okay. These white statues with the holding golden staves are topped with, or have their heads topped with pointy hats and long flowing robes. Small, or a bright glow of light emanates from the orb on their staff. As you approach the statue, however, you notice buried beneath some of the rubble here from these stone doors are the remnants of skeletons.
Hey guys, I think another group came through here.
Maybe it was one of the what were they? The Mistborn? Such an odd name.
No, they died at our Boston.
No, they didn't. Sazed was supposed to have come through here, if I recall correctly.
Oh, Iggy speaks, or is he Iggy? Iggy's Ziggy. Oh my gosh! I said I'm gonna figure out his name eventually. Ziggy speaks up. Sazed was dead when he came here.
Sazed was dead when he came here. Oh, well, that's interesting.
He was like Ziggy.
I was gonna say, you're literally talking to someone that's also dead.
Weird.
Everyone at the Skullduggery was dead.
We're almost outnumbered by dead people versus alive people here. Should we continue that way or go back to that other room?
Lots of bodies through there. Can I check one of these statues, these glowing statues, real quick, though? And, I just want to, like, maybe not necessarily touch it, but I want to see...
Touch it.
Maybe I'm going to touch it. I'm probably going to
Yeah,
try
touch
and
it.
pop the orb off. If I can.
Try and
I'll call
try
up
and
as it-
pop. The statue. Hold on. Let me double check.
Man, I love places like this. There's so much trouble to get into. It's great. Half of us are gonna be
Think you were
barely able to
muted.
function getting out of here.
Yeah, I was muted because I was talking to H.
I thought you were.
No, I started talking again. Can I see if there's anything on like the skeletons that's here?
Yeah. Give me just one moment. I'm trying to. Okay, the statues are about 10 feet tall. They look to be made out of marble, white marble. They depict very humanoid-looking figures with pointed hats and golden staves. But if you'd like to climb up there and try and take that orb off the staff, give me a strength check.
All right. Let's do that. Ability check. Well, not too bad.
Okay, 19. You climb up a few feet to grab the top of the staff and clutch the orb under and pull it loose, and the light goes out from the orb.
Oh shit.
Looks like a glass orb.
Well, that's useless, and I'll throw it down.
Okay.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
god.
Hits the amber floor and shatters.
Oh my god.
You hear. Give me an investigation check, Nakari, as you are going over the skeletons. Okay, 23. These have been here for quite some time. Probably looking at the remains, you'd have to say at least 100 years, given the rust on their weapons that surround them. Probably around that time frame. There is not much as far as remnants of clothes, so it's hard to place exactly where they're from. But you do spot that there are about five whole people here buried beneath this, and you notice something else looking closer at them. They appear to have been some of them appear to have stained crushes that are not or crush injuries that are not underneath stone. You're not exactly sure how they could have gotten these injuries, or if someone could have just moved the stone afterward, but it does seem kind of out of place. You all hear as Nakari is looking over this, and Elaine throws the glass orb, what sounds like heavy stomp off to the east side of the room, about 30 feet up to that ground floor, where those lights, somewhere from around where those lights were coming from, echoes through the hallways.
I hide behind the statue.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Okay. You press yourself up against, or in between a set of folds in this statue's robe. What's everyone doing?
Those steps are still getting closer.
They don't really sound like they're getting closer. It just seems like they're moving. I would say, if anything, they sound like they're moving kind of away from you, like they're moving south.
So it sounds like that way. Okay.
On the east side, though.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see my...
For some reason, I can't see your pointer. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't
can
know how
see your
to-
little mouse though.
Yeah, over on this side.
Okay.
Well, your thing's back this way.
Let's go check it out.
Let's start walking in here.
Okay. You see the floor is a white marble floor, the amber being replaced through here. Inside you see what looks like several broken crates and chests that have been broken open, and their contents no longer within. So it's just a bunch of empty crates and looks like chests. Some of these chests look like they were pretty good condition at one point, but they seem to have been broken open through some kind of force.
Do we not see that creepy skull up there?
I don't know how you do see him.
Oh,
Honestly, that's really weird. Because he's
Where?
like on another floor.
yeah, okay. I thought those were the ones with the lights up top, but I don't know why it's up down here, yeah.
You do not see a creepy skull in there, no.
There's
on.
nothing in this room, though.
Just a bunch of broken open crates and chests.
Quit breaking
Oh.
the third wall.
Can I check for secret doors?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay, searching around in this room, it looks like there was probably something of value within these crates and chests at some point. Possibly someone's come through here and taken it all. Maybe whoever was with these other adventurers that seem dead here, and it's kind of expected sometimes. You've noticed that treasures that have been around for a long time usually get pilfered by someone else. And while you're ruminating over this in your mind, you step out into the main entrance area here, and you see out of the corner of your eye, just behind the statue, it looks like there's a seam along the edge of the wall,
Ooh.
right
This way?
around here.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where are you?
Right here, where you're at.
Okay.
It appears to be a secret door right here.
Well, I didn't find anything in there, and I'll just kind of like casually lean up against this door. Pushing
Okay.
it, obviously, it's not going in.
It
Oh,
opens
Jesus.
up, and you see a staircase
Stairs
ascending what looks to be about 30 feet up.
Set of stairs to the to the next floor.
I'll check it out. I'll quietly sneak around up there,
Okay, give me a stealth check.
making sure the stairs aren't trapped as well. I assume it's already a secret door, it wouldn't be trapped, but you never know.
Okay. Does not appear to have any trap.
That's a shame.
Can I see this door?
Okay. You see at the end of the stairs, it seems to just stop at a wall. But you can feel along the edges as you're investigating that this is this appears to be another door that is concealed here with this wall. Before you open that, Nakari, you open up this room and you see a white marble floor, much like the other room. However, in this room, you see there are 6 very large piles of treasure.
Oh,
Coins of all kinds, piled up to almost 4 or 5 feet high each, with a variety of different shining objects inside of them. You noticed at the northern end of the room, it appears to have been carved out a small tunnel of some sort leading north.
There's something this way.
I don't know how to take a look at that stuff, but that seems bad. If everything else was pilfered and this wasn't, that's very suspicious.
There's a tunnel up there.
It's sus.
Maybe whoever took things from somewhere else brought it here.
Let's oh, there is a tunnel? Can't see that door. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Straight up cast it. No, I don't think I can ritual cast. Oh my god. Oh, that gets all of them though. That's good.
Okay. Give me one moment to check something. I do not sense any magic in this room.
Huh. Free for the taking, I suppose, then. No magic.
You do feel a trace of necromantic magic emanating off from the statue, the large statue in the center of the room.
Oh, this one over here? This is the same, just to clarify, is this the same statue that was talking before?
Yes, it was the same statue
okay.
that was talking before.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And it doesn't have the shadows and shit on it.
There are no shadows or anything moving across it.
Weird.
Harkem, as you move forward towards this door, are you going to open it or?
Carefully. Quietly.
Okay. Give me a. I'm still using your same stealth check. You open up the room and see. Oh wait, I can turn these on.
Oh my god, they're on? Somebody was here.
You see 4 candelabra in the center of the room, lit and flickering candlelight. Looks like a very nice seating area and the furniture seems to be very intact, especially compared to the other furniture that you had seen. And then you notice the bookshelves around the room. There aren't a lot of them, but you notice they are tall. They're impossibly tall, it seems. They stretch straight up hundreds of feet. These long ladders on each of them stretch up along with the bookshelf.
What's at the other end of the room?
A spiral staircase sits at the northern end of the room. It appears to descend.
Descent.
Descend, yes.
I'll go back.
Okay. Make your way back through that room and out to your friends who have just entered into this room. Yes?
Oh
Gold
my.
room.
I'm not gonna enter into this room. If they go in there, I'll just stand back
What
and
the
watch for
hell?
a second.
Okay. Who is going into the room then?
I'm definitely. It's a room with gold. Absolutely. What could go wrong? Let's
Okay.
fucking
I'll
go.
go in.
That's
Okay.
spirit.
I'm here to get as many curses as I possibly can.
Oh, you too? Shit.
That's what Tim would do.
What would?
Okay. You enter into the white marble room, and you see these large piles of treasure scattered about through the room.
What in the... I take out the purse piglet.
Okay.
I toss him on the pile and say, eat up. And then
Okay,
wait
you
here in
read-
this room for us.
He rushes over to the nearest pile and starts chomping down on the coins. Then you see him stop for a second and back away, and he starts spitting them out.
Aye.
And he starts sniffing around. He moves over to one of the other piles and he starts eating that pile. And he seems pretty content with this pile. But he did not like that one for some reason.
Those coins are bad. Obviously.
Well, I guess let's see what's wrong with them. This one?
Yeah, that one down there.
Do they look different?
They
wanna
look like
touch
gold.
them.
It looks like all the coins here in this pile are gold and nothing's wrong with them. But then as you like look at them closer, the ones that he'd spit up, you notice that they're wood and painted gold.
Oh.
All of the coins in this pile appear to be fake coins.
Oh no. I
Wonder how
thought
much
we
that
would
pig
be
can eat.
rich. We could retire. We could do
he
the
is-
bakery.
He is greedily eating one of the other piles nearby, though. He seems quite satisfied with all of those.
Does he have like a digital counter on the side that says how much he holds? Like, it's just like numbers are just spinning.
When you hold him, you know how many coins he has in him.
Oh, nice.
Can I look at the other piles and see if there's any more of the wooden ones?
Looking around them, you do notice there aren't any more of these that appear to be wooden coins. The rest of them do seem to be sorted out a little bit. Like the pile that the pig is eating now appears to be almost completely silver pieces, other than a couple of different things that look like treasure within the pile. Another one is also silver pieces, and then there's one that's made out, or just full of electrum pieces with Strahd's face on the side of the coin.
Oh.
And then the last pile appears to be all copper pieces.
So they're organized.
They do appear to have some sort of organization. The treasure, however, that's mixed between them doesn't necessarily seem to follow the same flow. Where one pile seems to have some pretty shiny looking objects. You also see a rusted set of plate mail. It probably couldn't withstand a blow without falling apart. It seems completely useless.
Also upstairs, it's a library with a staircase going down.
A library?
Crazy tall bookshelves. Like,
That's always fun.
never seen anything as tall as that. Were the books like
Okay.
normal sized?
All the books were normal sized, yes.
I'm kind of curious where this tunnel right here leads.
Want me to go look? I'll go look down the tunnel
So bummed.
quietly.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
It's all fake.
Okay. You move into this narrow tunnel that seems to be carved into the amber, and you see the floor is a black marble. Looking inside of it, you see what appear to
Oh,
be
no.
3 more of these amber slabs, and the bottom of the staircase that leads to the
Oh.
library.
Oh yeah, I did go upstairs. Well, I know where the stairs lead now. And there's
Okay.
more of those amber things with the demons inside of them. Or undead.
Hmm.
Souls. Something. I don't know.
Shadows?
Shadows. But the library's just up those stairs if you want to look.
Is the pig still eating?
Yes.
Is he like making a dent on that pile of gold? Can you actually see the floor? There's nothing under these piles of gold.
He's starting to clear it out. There's other stuff in the piles. You see in the pile that he's eating, there are 6 crystal balls, a bronze crown with tiny little gem-eyed dragons. Looks like as he's cleared a lot of these coins away, a life-sized wooden pony is hiding underneath it.
A life-size wooden.
Life-sized wooden pony.
Life size. Oh my god.
Yes,
None
it
of this
is.
stuff
It is
is- I
actually
still have-
quite large.
I guess I still have my detect magic on, so there's no magic as like I move up in through here.
No magic other than off of your that you sense off of your allies.
Huh.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
You can still sense the aura of necromantic energy emanating off the statue.
Well, maybe we head up through this tunnel then while my detect magic is on. It has 10 minutes, so maybe we'll find something more interesting in the library. Although mountains of
Maybe.
gold is definitely interesting.
Yeah, can you beat mountains of gold?
I mean,
Maybe you
Yes.
can see where you can get off the amber things that Arkham said was up there.
Yeah, definitely.
we'll leave him to eat here. He'll be alright, I think.
Oh my god, we're gonna have so much money. We're gonna be rich.
We're gonna be able to retire.
The piglet does not seem to even take notice of you guys leaving. As you travel through this tunnel. Trying to move everything. Ziggy, get in there.
Get in there, Ziggy. What are you doing?
Oh no, one of them is gonna call for Ziggy.
Oh, okay, good. You're moving.
Oh yeah, Ziggy's gonna get a curse too.
Yeah.
Actually, Lane, as you
Oh.
enter into this room, you hear, "Are you lost, little bird? So far away from the home of your mother?"
I am perfectly where I'm supposed to be.
Exactly where she wants. A shame.
I don't think so.
Is he saying this out loud?
Yeah.
You hear, again, Lane. As many have been lost before you, so shall you. What a waste.
Well, tell me the path. What am I lost from? I'm not lost from anything. I was sent here for a reason. I will finish that and be back to where I was. Or on to
see,
something more interesting.
You see a flash of an image go through your head. An individual dressed in silver robe, bearing the symbol of the Raven Queen on them. You see him walking along this Valich road, and clutched in his hand, dangling from the chain, is the symbol that you had found here. You hear, "So long ago, it was sent here. He was told to protect. And yet, you see a wolf jump out from the nearby woods, tackle this person to the ground, and start tearing his throat out. And as the vision starts to fade away, you see this this symbol snatched up by a raven. And the voice says, "And so another came." and you start to see visions of several individuals, all of them bearing the mark of the Raven in some form or fashion on them. Here in Barovia, searching for and finding this symbol, and then dying.
That's fucked up.
And then you see another one. This one dressed in a very fine suit, very proper looking. He has a large glaive. You recognize this to be the figure of Tem, the one you'd come here to retrieve. And he's talking to people around him, and he says, I'm not exactly sure what she wants me to do, but I feel like her intentions are good. And I think that's worth following. And then you see the moment of his death when he is crushed beneath the ruins of Argon. And you hear, such good intention.
Do I believe that all of these things are true? Like that all of the things that I'm being shown are true?
Give me an insight check.
Eesh, that's not a good one.
These, while they are images that are passing through your mind, they don't seem to be fake. This looked very much like the description of Tem and the doll that you had seen made of him. It kind of fits how he looks. And then you see another image. This one is Vortak. He fights side by side with the mountain folk. And the mountain folk, while trying to put up a valiant effort, are quickly slain by these large centipede-like creatures. And as Vortak attempts to retreat from them, you see one of them crash down on him with its giant maw and swallow him whole. I hope that one wasn't too important, Luz.
Well, he was sent here to protect me. And I suppose in that regard he did that.
Will he be yet another that you attempt to free from here?
I guess he'll be the second. From what Vortak told me, he was always looking for a way out, a way away from the Raven Queen, and I think he's suffering a different fate at this point, suffering under somebody a little bit less benevolent than our god. So yes, I will get him out of here as well.
I sense great potential within you. It would be a shame to see you lost in her endeavors, her game that she played with your mortal lives.
Are we really mortal, though? I've lived countless lives. I can call upon them in my sleep, recall memories from places I do not remember.
And
So
every
I'll-
time before you had returned. Yet now, when you die here, you will not be so fortunate.
Unlikely that I die here.
You hear an echo of a very similar sentiment from all of these voices, these past visions of the followers of the Raven Queen. Yes, of course, you are much different than they.
Yes, even you say that.
You hear a light chuckle. We shall see then.
I'm gonna smash this crystal.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna like pull my
You
weapon
can
out
sense
and
which one
smash
it's
the-
coming from. You pull your weapon out and swing out towards the amber, striking into the side of it. You feel this dark whiplash come back, deflecting your attack off.
Oh wow.
Such spirit. I know you can also sense the dark within yourself. The void.
but it's different. It's not the same. It's not what you're referring to. The void that I sense, the void that I feel is comforting. It's comforting in the darkness, comforting in the dusk? Is that morning or night? I don't know, whichever one. It's not the same.
The room starts to fade away, and you see, or as all the lights start to die, and you are encompassed in this black, enveloping darkness. And you hear, all darkness is comforting to those who wield it properly. What is it you fear, Lane?
Nothing.
See the darkness start to recede back. You hear this distant sounding caw of a raven. So be it. You hear, you feel this sensation that this force has rescinded back into the slab. You guys see Lane talking to herself for a moment and then going completely still for like half a second before swinging at the slab and then going still again for just a second, and now we're here.
Wow.
What happened?
That guy's very convincing. We need to get out of here.
What? Oh! Did you get to talk to somebody? The stone speak to you too?
I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
You
And I'm
get
not
me?
saying anything else. I'm just leaving this place. There's nothing else in here, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm just walking up the stairs. See ya.
I gotta move Ziggy.
Did you get any information from it?
I saw countless. I don't know how many visions did I see? Like 6 or 7, probably.
Probably about probably around 10
10?
different people.
I saw 10 of the Raven Queens, and I'll use air quotes, champions coming through Barovia. I'm not sure why I'm not here to save all of them, and I'm only here to save one, or now 2 with Vortek, which was not my mission, but I am confused.
Gone.
I don't know. I saw him get swallowed up, and swallowed whole by one of those centipedes, and that was all he showed me, and it seemed that he was showing me the deaths of all of the Raven Queen's followers that have come through Barovia. So I assume that that means that Vortak has also died. But he showed me Tem, he showed me the explosion that killed him, the rocks falling on him. He showed me another one getting eaten by a wolf. Was that a werewolf, or was it like a werewolf in wolf's
Just
form?
looked
or was
like
it
a
just
very
regular
large wolf, maybe a dire wolf.
dire wolf? So, I guess the information is there.
You
And
saw one of them had been killed here at the Amber Temple.
Oh, by what? I don't know.
Looked like a one of those. Actually, it just looked like specters.
Oh.
A bunch of
Oh.
ghosts.
Bunch of ghosts killed here at the Amber Temple.
Yes.
Oh, was it the same? It wasn't. Was it potentially the same ones that were in the opposite treasure room?
You didn't see anyone that seemed to have a vision of
Nice.
dying in that room.
But no information. It's difficult to get information out of him. I think he shows you exactly what he wants to get you to do something. But like always, I'm a little bit stubborn. So
Would you like, Nakari, would you like to see if that last room was your room? We can be there to help you if things go south. It appears we have a room each.
A little bit.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which room?
Before we, right around the corner here, before we came down into this main room with the big statue. The one right after
Oh.
Ra's room.
Oh no, I opened that door. I saw it in there, but I didn't hear any.
Seems like maybe you have to enter inside the room.
We can backtrack if you'd like. First, I want to see if there's like any information in these books.
There's a
Is there
lot
anything in
of
the book?
books.
oh, any magic pinging in here?
Magic pinging in here? Yes. Off of the ladders. You feel, trying to think of what magic that would be.
Enchantment.
Probably, yeah.
I know what they are.
You know what
Magic
they are.
library ladders.
They are
Well, they're
magic
mimics.
library ladders.
I saw this in a play once. I get
Oh.
on the ladder and I say,
Okay.
take me to what I need to know.
Okay, the ladder doesn't do anything.
Okay, never mind.
That was a good effort, though. I
Yeah.
appreciate thinking out of the box.
But I will say, you do say, "Oh, I give up," and you start to get off of it, and it starts to move up,
Oh! Oh!
ascending very slowly.
Okay. I thought you like shoot me up. Oh, down, down.
Okay, it takes you down. As it takes you down, you see it continues to go down. But as the rung gets to the bottom, it disappears as it connects with the floor. You also notice that the bottom of these ladders don't appear to have wheels or anything, and they're completely stationary. Right in the center of each of the bookshelves.
Do you have a way to, like, look through books that you might not know quickly? Because there's a lot of books here.
I just look at the bindings, I suppose, if they
Not
have titles.
you, the one that wants to
Oh.
look through the books.
Well, kind of like Lane said, just see if we can find any titles that Honor might give us information.
Ooh.
I think we could be here
No.
for a lifetime and not go through all the books. I could be here for a lifetime.
Okay. Looking over the books, you do not see any names, titles, or anything on the outside of any of these books. You do see that it appears to look like all of the bindings of them almost appear smudged, like there was something wrote and then someone just wiped it as soon as it was wrote down.
Oh.
Can I take one of the books off and look at it?
Okay. You grab a book off of the shelf and open it up. Moment. This appears to be a book on the history of the village of Barovia.
Oh, that's cool. Could you recite that for us?
All of it.
Just joking.
It seems
Over
to
here,
start. It seems to start shortly after, almost immediately after, from looking at the beginning of it, to a time when the Baron Strahd von Zarevich had settled the land. A lot of it is pretty dry and boring.
Okay.
It goes almost like a daily recount of the weather and trades that happened and interactions between political figures, filling up, or it's really boring
The tavern
and
got 3
very
new
in
stools.
depth. And then you all notice the wall on the western side of the room seems to shimmer for just a second, and then a figure appears through it.
Oh shit.
It looks like a floating specter draped in a red cloak. You see these bright, fiery looking orbs at the center of what would be the face of this shadow, and flames that almost form what looks like a beard at its skin. Nope.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I got 3 of those. That sucks.
Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to click this. You see smoke billowing out from inside the folds of the cloak.
Oh no. Hide the scarf.
Who enters into my library and begins to float forward.
How many
Looking
magical items are
around.
on this guy?
The cloak is definitely magical.
Imagine that's wearing off soon, so I was just curious.
Guess some travelers looking for information.
He looks around to the bookshelves. Information is plentiful here. Then his gaze crossing around the room, you see Ziggy has kind of pressed himself up against one of the bookshelves in the corner, and his gaze stopped on Ziggy. I did not think you would return after last time. Oh, Nikolai. You gotta help me out. You gotta let Ziggy go. And you see Ziggy's form while still undead, starts to shift and change. His hair turns white, and his facial features now seem much more blank. I shouldn't have brought him here, I know. But you gotta let him go back. He doesn't deserve this, okay? The shadowy figure says, someone has to pay. I'll put him back on. See the specter spins his hand out in front of him, and he holds in his hand some bright red flaming spurs. There must be one. Ziggy starts to walk for him, or forward towards him, or the figure you had known as Ziggy. His head kind of held down. He
Hold
looks
on, what
over
is
towards you
happening here?
guys. Ziggy has transformed.
No, I'm asking Ziggy. In character.
Oh,
I'm asking
okay.
Ziggy, what are you doing?
I'm not Ziggy. I'm Sayzid. I had to lie because they wouldn't let me back into the skullduggery if they knew what happened to Ziggy.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Are you not dead?
I am. You look at him, you can see he is missing parts of his skin. He's definitely a zombie.
Oh, okay.
I came up here searching for a way to remove a curse. And Ziggy accompanied me, and it didn't go well for him.
Oh, so you
And
just
he looks out
disguising
towards
yourself as
he looks
the-
out towards the spurs.
Oh, you're kind of the worst person. What is the?
It is not my fault what happened to Ziggy.
I mean, it kind of is. You know, you brought him here.
What happened to Zig?
The shade speaks up. There must always be a horseman in Barovia. Sayzid did not wish this for himself, though it was his to take the mantle of. Ziggy took it in his place.
Did he force him to take it in his place?
It was more of a game of chance.
Why must there always be a horseman?
It is the way of the land.
I think we've come here to change the way of the land.
You might find answers here, but
So-
not the ability to change.
How do you two know each other?
We were accomplices in a past life.
This is
Ziggy
a.
takes a couple more steps towards the shade.
Oh.
He says, I'm really sorry what happened to you, Nikolai. We tried to help you. And the shade looks down at him. I am not Nikolai anymore. He holds the spurs out towards him, and Sayzid reaches up towards the spurs. you'll let Ziggy go. As is the way. He takes the spurs in his hands. You see, as he makes contact with them, they appear on his feet, and a suit of armor starts to form around his body. His head wreathes in flame, and then he is engulfed in fire before he disappears. All things as they should. You see him extend a decrepit and withered hand out from beneath the robe. Smoke trails off the ends of his fingertips. How can I help you find what information you might be searching for?
That was creepy.
That's fucked up. I can't believe we let that happen.
Yeah.
I don't think we let it happen as much as it was his choice.
Well,
Perhaps down the line we can help this Satan fellow. Or at least free him. As for now, we do need information. I guess anything...
Before you lies a continuously growing source of the history of this land and every land connected to the Amber Temple. I have read every book within these halls.
That seems impossible.
I mean, if you're here long enough.
How old are you?
Such a thing is impossible to track here. You will find within the Amber Wall, time passes and it does not, all at once.
Real quick, do you know about those creepy amber statue things that keep talking to us?
The
Yes,
Amber
that was-
Sarcophagi.
Oh, it's not a good word.
They hold dark power. Forces that this temple was created, contain.
I look over at Ra,
I think you let one out.
and what happens if you accept these dark powers?
These dark powers will use you to do their bidding. You will serve them. And like those before, it will enslave you.
Oh.
is there a way to help someone that might have agreed to it?
Such a deal is not easily broke, but I have heard that it can be
I'm all set.
at great cost.
Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta win fights. I'm fine.
Shut up, you're not good. You don't know.
Can I lightning palm a chair?
Okay.
Thunder palm strike a chair.
Okay.
Just to,
You
just to show
swing out.
everyone.
Swing out with your thunder palm strike, connecting into one of the chairs, and it shatters, breaking apart into hundreds of wooden splinters as soon as you make impact. You see the shade extend out its hand, and these tendrils of smoke connect between the wooden fragments as they begin to shower down and reassemble the chair.
See, that's what I mean. You're a guest in
See?
this man's
Look
library,
how awesome that
and
is.
look what you're doing.
I barely had to touch that chair.
Would you know how to save your soul from being lost here?
That's what I got my god for.
There is no saving a soul in such a simple way. To do that, one would have to free the land from the mist that the dark power vampire has surrounded this world with.
Do you have any records on the Priest of Osiris and their movements?
Oh, good call.
Priests of Osiris, servant, who are the oldest of dark power. There is much about them here. They have traveled across many different domains, spreading and infecting others with these dark bargains, hoping to ensnare soul, feed their master.
So, is that a yes? Is there like a book or something?
He did say there is much information of them.
Do I have to find it myself, or...? Can I get like a hint of where it is?
He floats over to
Maybe
one of the shelves and pulls
decimal.
he pulls a book from the shelf and he extends it out towards you. You might find something of use within.
Thank you, that's helpful. I sit down in one of the chairs.
Okay.
Do we have a book on the champions of the Raven Queen or the Raven Queen's influence over Barovia?
Would not be a single book. There is no influence over Barovia. Yet there are various tales of champions of the Raven Queen here.
In your
Scattered
opinion, which
amongst
is
the
the
tomes.
best one?
Champion or book?
The best champion.
Was a small fella named Vortek.
I do not have an opinion on such thing, but the one who had survived here the longest was an individual named Gallaudet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He himself had traveled to this very temple before he had met his end, and if I am not mistaken, he still serves in Strahd's employ in the afterlife.
Ooh. Does Strahd have influence over the temple? Can he come here?
This is not Strahd's temple, but he is not prevented from entering either.
How do the inhabitants of the temple feel about Strahd entering the temple?
I would not prevent Baron Strahd von Tsarevich from entering this temple. And I am primarily the sole inhabitant.
I mean, there was a couple other people that we met along the way.
We did.
People was very. Yeah. I mean, there were some things, some other beings. Maybe people is a little bit strong.
A lot bit strong. I flip another
He,
page. Of
you see the bright flaming eyes beneath his cloak close and then open again. Seems there are a few visitors today.
What does that mean?
He turns away and begins floating off towards the wall and passes through it.
What does that mean?
Oh,
Ooh. I want to do something, but I don't think I should do it.
I follow him.
I want to follow him.
Okay.
Can you follow him?
Seems like a solid wall.
I can follow him.
You have Ghost Walk, though,
I would
as a
like
bonus
to
action.
Ghost walk.
Okay. You can pass through this wall easily then, and you see a strange space of stone here between these two amber walls. What would you like to do?
Go. Do I hear anything?
Your passive perception, yes, you do hear a sound from the other room. It sounds like metal clanging against metal and then kind of fire burning for a second.
To the west?
Yeah, to the west.
I'll go that way then.
Okay. You enter into a very, very well decorated and extravagant looking room. Looks like a pretty nice study. And you see this shade in the corner standing over what looks like a cauldron, stirring it.
Is there anything else at a quick glance out of the ordinary?
And
And or dangerous?
These lights. Doesn't, at a quick glance, nothing in here looks dangerous or really strange. It just looks like a study. There are quite a few desks in here, like 4 of them, which is definitely strange to see in a study. But also, you notice that in the far corner of the room is a very elegant looking chair. It looks like it is covered in a thick coat of dust and has never been sat on.
Oh.
The bed to the south also appears to have been completely undisturbed.
Sorry to intrude. What did you mean? Is someone else here? Why are you stirring that?
You see him take the stirring implement out and begin to pour some of its contents into bowls in his hand, and he gets 4 of them filled up and starts to float towards you, and he says, a hearty stew. Do you not all eat?
No, we don't. Not all of us.
He continues floating towards you with the 4 bowl.
At least he only got 4. It's like he knows. The way you said something and left, I thought like somebody else had come or something. Okay, sorry. I'll go back.
He says as you both pass between the space in the walls, he says, yes, there are others here currently. And he enters into the room. You see this shadowy figure holding these steaming bowls of soup as he comes in. He extends one out towards you, Harkem.
Is it safe to eat?
I'm a fantastic chef.
I meant like for living people.
Of course. He would not poison you.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
25.
You get the feeling that if this guy wanted to try to hurt you, poison would not be his preferred method.
Yeah, I probably would have died in that room. You're right. I try it.
Okay, tastes pretty good. It's a very nice deer stew. He floats off towards Nakari and offers her a bowl.
Thank you. I'll take it.
As he hands it to you, he says, "So good to see you again.
You guys
Did
know
not
each
think
other.
it would be like this, but it is interesting."
Do I know you?
As you look over him after you ask this question, you see faint traces of someone you recognize, and then it kind of hits you all at once. The kids playing with the toy, shouting out about the Crimson Flame, the name Nikolai, and you recall this rather tall humanoid constantly twitching his mustache as he read a book and stirred a pot of soup in the morning just before you would set off for adventure here in Barovia. You see him give you a slight nod, and he says, "I was once known by another name. Perhaps yourself as well."
What was your other name?
It was Nikolai.
Jocelyn.
What name are you now? I don't think we only heard Nikolai from that other one.
Please, call me Exathantar. Does
That's a mouthful.
you know deep speech? You said, Lane.
I do, yeah.
This word means keeper of knowledge.
Exathantar says Exathantar. Can we just call you X? That's a mouthful.
If you must.
Ra, come get your soup. X gonna give it to you.
I knew it. I knew there was some reason why you wanted to say it like that.
He extends the soup out towards Ra, and then as Ra takes it, he moves over towards you, Lane, extending a bowl of soup out towards you.
Thank you.
I'll take it, yeah. That's fine. No, I won't. Fuck that soup.
It
You
tastes
don't take
good.
the soup?
No. It's undead
Okay.
guy. I don't. This is precisely the type of undead person that Lane does not like. Assuming that he made himself this way so that he would stay alive forever.
That's assuming a lot on someone you just met.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what okay, so he's a shade. What I understand because essentially that's what it is, right? It's like trying to become a.
Give me a religion check as you look this figure over.
Come on, good religion check. Boom. Not bad.
This is not a shade. This is a full-blown lich.
Oh fuck! That is literally the worst kind of fucking thing.
This is
Lane would not like at all, dude.
Individual who has transcended mortality and found immortality on death.
Well.
Well, there's a time and place for everything, and right now is
Okay.
probably not the time and place for that.
Okay,
Attacking this dude.
You recoil back from the extended bowl, and as you do, he says, "Suit yourself." Flames engulf the bowl, and it turns into ash, which quickly disappears as it falls to the ground.
If you know who my patron is, you know why I should accept nothing from you. It's unnatural what you've done.
She's not the one I meant.
Unnecessary evil.
Evil for certain.
What do you mean unnecessary?
I was drawn here to Barovia, not just by Strahd, as countless adventurers before me had, but by another, a former teacher of mine, who then pulled me here to the Amber Temple. He offered me great magical secrets, and it cost me quite a deal. However, whether I had chose this or not, his intent was to leave this realm, as he did, to leave the temple with its many secrets unguarded. It would have been catastrophic. And so I did what I must.
Who's guarding it now?
I think he is.
You see him nod his head down.
And what will happen when we kill Strahd and rid Barovia of the mist?
You see, he kind of raises an eyebrow and you say that. Is that your intent?
I
To
have to
kill?
release souls from Barovia. I don't see no other way. I've asked many different places, and that's the same response that I've gotten over and over, is to kill Strahd.
He swirls his hands around and several books start flying off the shelves, floating in front of him. The pages start flipping open, and he says, each of these, the pages stop. A death of Strahd von Zarevich. And yet every time he rises, it is not enough to kill him. More books start flying off the shelves and circling around him. A long time passed. The Fanes of Barovia were separated from the land, and Strahd took their place with the aid of the dark power Vampire. You must sever his connection with the land and his connection with his dark power if you wish to succeed in this endeavor.
And his dark powers, the vampire that you talked about earlier,
Yes.
that controls Brooke.
Shade of evil that feasts upon the souls of those who are drained of their blood.
So
How do we do that?
separate them?
You must find the shrine of these Fanes. A bunch of the books start returning to the shelves, and another one comes out. Yester Hill, the Gulthias tree, shrine to the mountain Fane, corrupted by Strahd using the sacrifice of innocent lives. You must venture within And only after you have been seen as worthy will it be cleansed. The book closes and flies back to the shelf. Another one flies out. The Ring of Stone. The Weaver of the Swamp. Baba Lysaga had aided Strahd in corrupting this holy place and made it a home to those that she would mother, helped to corrupt the land with her dark energy. You must take, symbol of great power that Strahd fears, to this spot. Cleanse it. But beware, a darkness will come to thwart your efforts. The book flies back to the shelf.
Is this the... I'll put my hand up to my neck. Is this what we need to cleanse it?
Yes. Sorry. He says yes. Perhaps that would work.
I can also use Cast Hallow, maybe? It takes 24 hours. I don't know.
Another book flies off from the shelf. And he says, the Shrine of the Seeker. Fane of the Forest. A resting place for the priest of the Raven.
Ooh, that's a good one. We should go there first. And I'm not saying that selfishly. I'm saying that because
I roll
I
my
can
eyes.
use it as a place to teleport us to.
Smart.
Yeah, stop interrupting.
Hold on. I've lost my spot. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I messed you up.
No, you're fine. I lost my spot while
Sorry, he keeps interrupting you.
Oh, sorry. I've gotten it backwards. You must take a powerful symbol that Strahd fears to this for the swamp fane. It was. You must take her heart. The stone pedestal at the middle of this shrine.
Oh, this
and
one.
destroy it.
Sorry.
You pull out the heart, and he points at it, and then you feel it beat in your hand.
Aren't you just powerful enough to destroy it?
It's not as simple as all that. She will only come back if you do not destroy it correctly.
And this ring of stone is in the swamp.
He sends a book back and calls another one out, flips through the pages quickly in front of him, and then it stopped. You see an illustration of a windmill on one of the pages as it turns towards you. And then as you look at the page, it seems to zoom in on the windmill. The picture changing and shifting on the page in front of you. And it goes behind the windmill, and you see this ring of stone.
Ah.
How do we destroy it properly?
It can only be destroyed here at this place.
And that's what those stones were for.
Yes, I was gonna say we were there.
You think that gold orb is still there?
We might just loop around, just just to check things out, check around the windmill. Not looking for a gold orb, but just like checking
Happen to
around the
find
windmill.
one, you know it
Yeah, I
happens.
mean, who knows what what you can find around an old windmill.
So was that it? 3 of them?
Wait a second. I remember that.
We didn't finish the Shrine of the Seeker, I don't think.
We didn't
The
finish
Shrine
any
of the
them.
Seeker, he had said you take the holy symbol to the shrine.
Oh, okay. Take the holy symbol to the Shrine of the Seeker. So holy symbol of Ravenkind, right?
Yes, and he said this is the one that would draw darkness towards
Oh,
it.
okay, okay, I see.
So
What about that
Gotcha.
Yesterhill one? What did we do with that one?
We have to go in the tree,
We just
right?
fuck it up.
I don't know how
must
you
prove
get in
yourselves
the tree.
worthy in the
Oh,
eyes of the mountain Fane.
Now, are you saying Thane or Fane?
Fane.
Neither. Got it. See, he's wrong too.
Well, actually, Lane was probably right because Lane didn't type that.
Lane is right. Because I typed. Lane said Fane.
Got it.
Well, we have all the pieces then.
And once we do this, we can kill Strahd.
This will break his connection with the land and definitely give you a fighting chance.
You have like a map or something that might help us.
A map of
Or maybe you could just mark it on our map.
Like a picture of,
Barovia.
yeah, that.
He moves and passes through the wall. After a moment, he comes back, produces a rolled up sheet of parchment. As he reaches out, though, he hands it out towards Nakari. I believe that this was yours.
Mine. I'll unroll it.
Okay. You see a map of Barovia that looks to be drawn in your hand for the most part, but you see some other spots that seem to have been filled in, completing the entirety of the map. And he says, "You'll excuse me if I took some liberties to complete your work. I'd not expected you would be capable."
I don't remember drawing this. But thank you for finishing it.
That's actually very helpful, thank you.
What would happen to the people here if we sever Strahd's connection with the land?
I cannot be certain of the future, as such a thing has never happened before. Perhaps the land will be freed and returned to where it came from, or more likely, it will return to Shadowfell. And those who are here will go there.
The land won't turn into a giant black hole or anything like that, right?
Black holes are a myth.
Would I know if their souls are gonna get like released? I mean, maybe once they die, they're not gonna just keep coming back anymore, right?
You're not really sure what exactly would happen in this situation if you were to free Barovia. You know that a lot of souls that pass often go to the Shadowfell, not all of them, obviously. There are certain ones that go to different planes because of godly influence or even specific heritages with their belief structures are sometimes taken to other planes. So you're not exactly sure what would happen. You just have a fair baseline of what typically happens to souls when they pass on.
Well, I would hope that they will pass. At least stop being recycled.
Yeah, but even the ones that's currently alive, like, they didn't do anything.
I mean, not immediately, right? But, you know, when they die of old age or get eaten by a werewolf or something, then.
Well, you've been most helpful, Mr. X.
It is the job I have set upon myself, the responsibility that I have taken.
Is that Caesar's fellow gonna be okay?
He is perfectly fine. There is no danger for him here in Barovia. He will ride the road at every full moon.
Is there a danger to others with him being that way?
Such is the nature of the curse that has befallen him.
Maybe we should go relieve him of his curse then.
Is that the curse he was trying to cure?
It is a curse that he had come here to attempt to remove, but such a solution does not exist within these walls, nor within my powers.
But it might exist outside these walls.
And what happened to his friend?
Oh, Ziggy. He has been relieved of this responsibility. He will return to the place where he had been resting before, stuck in his cycle of dying, returning.
Odd question. Do you have the ability to, like, maybe duplicate this book so we can, like, read it faster?
There is no way to duplicate the works within these walls.
Are we able to, like, rent it? Do I need a card or something?
Any literature that leaves the temple is quickly destroyed.
Oh.
Okay. I try reading it as fast as I can.
Okay. This is pretty interesting and sporadic history of the priests of Osiris. It's not really clear if Osiris is the person they follow or if it means something different. It kind of seems like it's a moniker used for something else. But it's the majority of the dealings of these priests is that they travel to various places that are specified as domain, and try to corrupt members of the populace and draw them either into their circle as part of their group, or find ones with very specific skill sets to try and coerce them into deals with the dark powers. In which case, it seems like most of those people end up becoming entrapped in some sort of domain themselves, forced to feed this dark power for all eternity. And those that fail to do so or refuse to are usually just taken themselves.
Oh man.
That seems like a terrible.
Yeah, it seems bad.
That's all the info that's really in the book.
That's the majority of the pertinent information. You do see quite a few notes specifying to activities that kind of stand out to you that relate to around the land known as Harakir. And you also notice within this a mention of a priest of the Pharaoh. The one, I think his name is Sekhmet. Sekhmet is a snake-headed priest that serves the Pharaoh in Harakir, and it seems that they've had some sort of dealings with him. And while this had never been suspected before, it is interesting information to learn.
There's a mole on the inside.
Excuse me?
There's a mole on the inside.
Oh, is that what the book says?
We'll have to worry about that when we get back.
How do we? You know what? I just realized. This whole time we've been here, have you been in touch with the big guy upstairs?
Not generally, even outside of here, no.
Yeah. How are we supposed to tell him whether we got the job done or information like that? That seems probably important.
Do you not think
I
that
was-
he will just know?
I mean, wouldn't he know already if this was the case? Seems like kind of a big deal, but
I'm sure he probably knows that deal you made with that dark entity too.
I know, right? I mean, he hasn't yelled at me yet, so I'm gonna still chalk this up as a win.
Regardless, be careful.
Of course. But you see what I did? I barely just have to do a nice little slow palm.
Yes, I saw you
And-
ruin this nice entity's furniture.
He put it back together. It's fine. X, are you okay with me blowing up your chair?
I would prefer that you do not, but it is a minor inconvenience at worst.
Stop inconveniencing powerful entities.
Well, I'm not gonna do it again. Just being a dick.
He's an
He gave me that-
actual lich. He could murder us all in the swipe of his hand.
Boy makes one hell of a bowl of soup. I'm not gonna
It was good too.
stew or whatever you want to call it, but either way, I'm not gonna mess with
Do you
that.
know what happened to the rest of us?
Yes. I do. Raylan has went on to become Burgomaster of Kresk and leader of the pack of werewolves. And it seems he extends out a hand and a book comes flying towards him and the pages start flipping. You notice the front of this book says Kresk. And he stops it on a page. Says that he has been visited quite recently by Strahd. I hope that went in his favor. Closes the book and sends it back towards the shelf.
Probably not.
Says it, as you have seen, was cursed. Potentially twice. once by the spurs that he had found, again by the same undeath that had befallen Ziggy and the others that live within the skullduggery. Vaughn escaped from the crumbling ruins of Argynvost as you and Tem were crushed by it. He helped lead Irina, Rudolph, Van Richten, and Esmeralda back to Vallaki. Before his parasite began to take over. From there, I believe that it took him back to its realm. As for
Its realm.
Tem's soul, he turns towards you, Lane. It is with most of the others. A dark entity lost here in Barovia.
So it's not trapped in the land like the rest of them?
It is trapped in a much worse way than many of the others.
Well, that's definitely new. So how is that? How is it trapped then?
He extends out a hand, a book flying towards him. He opens it up, and the pages start to flip open. As they do, it creates almost a slideshow of a large, almost were-raven-looking creature streaking through the sky. Each of them that had been lost here have manifested together, trapped and
Oh no.
hunting.
So what's his name's bird, isn't it? Orthos?
No, it is not.
Oh.
It does not look like it. It looks like a mostly humanoid.
Oh, human.
Yeah, it's a were-raven, almost.
Oh well, fucking hell. How do we call that one down?
He points out towards your symbol. This is the darkness that will come for you when you cleanse the Seeker's Shrine. It seeks the power that it feels that it failed.
Well, I'll have to take care of it then.
So, like, there was a member of the priest just like roaming around these halls. We tried to kill him, but we lost him. Is he still here?
See his eyes close. Then he opens them again. He is joined with the others
There's
of his
no-
kind.
Oh, no. Do you want them here?
I would not forbid them entrance. This is their place of worship, and they can do no harm to me. They have no interest in these tomes, nor do they attempt to remove the amber sarcophagi or break them free.
I look over at Ra.
He sees your eyes tracing towards Ra, and he looks. And you see him just kind of regard Ra for a moment. And then he just turns away. He doesn't seem to say anything about it, but you can tell that he understood what was intended there, but he doesn't seem to really be fazed by it.
See? Not that bad. It could be worse.
So you wouldn't mind then if we just like exterminate them here?
If you must slay your enemies here, then it would not be the first such thing to happen within the Amber Temple.
Okay. Good.
That sounds like permission to me.
We don't want to upset the Lich.
Or at least
No.
acceptance.
I simply ask. You do not bother my servant.
What are your
What's your
servants?
servant?
Oh, definitely won't do that. Definitely haven't done that.
Definitely
he-
won't break any orbs on glowing staves.
He forms a small fireball in his hand, and then it begins to float off from the palm of his hand. You see it within the ball of fire is a skull that floats off from his hand.
Haven't seen any of this actually. I thought you were talking about something completely different.
I
And he
assume.
says, "These are my eyes and ears within the hall."
Okay. It's an easy thing to leave alone.
I assume they won't like try to attack us either then.
Was just about to ask.
He raises a hand up to his flaming beard and he strokes it for a moment. Good point. He makes some sigils, arcane sigils in the air above him, and you see this puff of smoke appear above each of your heads momentarily, and he says, "That will make them regard you as non-hostile."
I think
Appreciate it.
You are free to wander through the rest of the temple. Seek whatever answers you must.
Oh, who's the big creepy guy talking in the giant statue out front?
Oh,
The statue that spoke to you.
Yeah. That's not normal.
This is a force of dark, older than any of these books trace back, older than any of the other power contained within this. This is the one that those priests serve.
So we should probably follow where it was trying to lead us. That's all I got, unless anyone else has questions.
no.
I think we got what we came here for. Maybe some of us a little more than we came here for.
I look at Ra again.
All around, great trip.
Alright, let's go kill some priests.
Yeah.
I'll give my
Let's go
bowl
get
back to Nikolai.
Your what?
My bowl.
Oh, okay. He
Oh,
takes it back. Takes all of your bowls as you hand them to him. You see him just kind of like stuff them into his cloak.
Kind of a weird place to put this, but okay.
I mean, it's not as weird as a scarf.
Maybe his dishwasher
Sure.
hid him in there.
Lane is anxious to leave. get away from this crazy thing.
You all go towards
Monstrosity.
this other staircase behind the amber wall. And as you begin to descend back down to the door behind the statue in the center of the Amber Temple, that is where we are going to end tonight's session.